Hi guys, welcome to Tales of the 20-Sided. Yep, there we go. Thanks guys. Thanks. Happy Saturday to everyone. Nice that we've got people watching again. Back for episode, what is it, episode 8 now today? Episode 8? Mm-hmm. Jesus, it's gone pretty quick. Only feels like yesterday that we were all sat here nervously waiting for episode 1 to start. So thank you everyone, whether you're watching on YouTube, which has completely blown us away, or watch Twitch, which has completely blown us away. Thank you all for watching and joining in with our little show D&D game thing that we have going. We appreciate everything, every comment, every like, every watch. It means a lot to us. We didn't expect to be even having like our friends be loving it so far. So yeah, it's incredible. Or as always, a massive thank you as well. I'll get the little bit of writing up for them. Pitter Patter Emporium, our partners for this campaign and hopefully beyond. We shall see. Pitter Patter Emporium, 3D miniature printing service. The guys are fantastic. They print amazingly detailed minis. Vast range of characters, classes. They've got loads of stuff on their website in the store where they've teamed up also with DM Stash, and the stuff on there is absolutely fantastic. They've also got their own stuff on there, and you can use Eldritch Foundry or Hero Forge to make your own and get the STL and send it to them, and they'll print it for you for a fraction of the cost. They are great guys. We've spoken to them on and off. We'll hopefully be having a video call with them soon, or at least with Sam, who watches us, I know, which will be exciting, so we can sort of put a face to the name and all that stuff. Don't forget, if you are going to buy off of them, the discount code for 15% off, TOT20. I don't know how long that discount code is going to be going for. So if you do want them and you want to get a discount and you want to print through Pitter Patter Emporium, go to their shop, pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com. TOT20 at checkout for a discount code. I can't speak today, so you'll have to bear with me.
It's fine. We'll
TOT20 at checkout for a 15% discount on their stuff in their shop. Thanks, Martine. That was hard work. Yeah, I don't know how long that code's going to go for, so if you do want them, make sure you get them as soon as possible. You're making a good saving. You can even get our little minis for this campaign printed, which are very cute. I would show you one. Emma's probably got some at her desk somewhere. Mine are over there. Who we got today, Em? Maggie. There she is.
Oh, Maggie.
Ah, in all the glory.
Very good.
In all her glory. Have you heard her speaking from the corner of the room while you've been sat there? Because she's known to do that. Yeah.
She stares at me.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Hello, Ollie. Welcome. So yeah, Pitter Patter Emporium, TOT20 at checkout for a 15% discount. We don't know how long that code's going to be going for, so if you want them, get them as soon as possible, because you might have to pay full price. We don't know. This video, as well as all the others, will be on YouTube. Today's episode will be on there next Friday. Last week's episode was released yesterday at 8:30 GMT. Everyone that is watching on YouTube, hello. Welcome. We love you as well.
Yes.
We'd love to have you come and sit and chat with us in Twitch one day as well, but we appreciate that you watch us on YouTube. The videos
remember
have
to
been doing...
subscribe.
Thank you,
hit
Martin.
the like button and press the bell if you want to be notified on when we next upload.
Amazing. I don't know why you turn into
one of those YouTube
you turn into the Tin Man whenever you start doing it. Hello and welcome to Tales of the 20-Sided.
And make sure to comment, because we do try to reply to every comment.
We do.
Yes,
We do
and it
reply to
helps the
everything.
algorithm.
Yes. Please and thank you.
Martin, I see a future in YouTube for you,
Thank you.
especially with that voice. It is
my
excellent.
career that I'm going into, so we're gonna keep improving.
Yeah, we are. Ollie said worst customer service voice ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
That's lovely for my mod
Yeah.
team.
If you are just seeing us for the first time, I'll put a card up. It'll probably be on the, I don't know which way I'm pointing because the screen might be flipped and all that stuff, but it'll be the top right of the screen, linking you to the playlist in case you want to watch from episode 1 and catch up to where we are now. We do have plans at some point to maybe do condensed versions for YouTube, just so it's easier for people to catch up, because we've all been there when we've caught Critical Role at episode 56 and then realised, shit, we need to watch 56 4-hour episodes of a series. So it'd be nice to condense those down at some point. But yeah, we love you and thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing on YouTube, following on Twitch. It all helps us, especially being a little channel that only started a couple of months ago. We're still babies. I don't think I have anything. Oh, the obvious. Cherie isn't here. Yeah. Cherie is in chat, I believe. She's unwell. Unfortunately, she's been throwing up. So, Cherie, we love you. It'll be nice to see you in chat, commenting with Ollie, because he will be talking non-stop on there, so you can calm him down for a bit. But yeah, we can't wait to have you back.
Get well
on
soon.
the next session. Get well soon. Nice to see I missed. I did have it written down that I need to mention that you aren't here, but it just completely... Hold on. I did it. I did it. I remembered. Yeah, we'll see you soon, and it'll be nice to have you back. But we will carry on this week without you, unfortunately. I can't believe I nearly forgot to mention that Cherie isn't here. Ed,
It's
you
just
look
'cause
like
it was
you're
a bit
about to say
hectic,
something.
like
Am I forgetting
leading up
something?
to...
We now have a follower goal up on the stream.
We do.
So-
Is it up?
Yep.
It is. I can see
Oh,
it.
it is.
So make sure to follow, get that
Am I-
number up to
Beautiful, yeah.
100. Let's see who our lucky 100th follower will be.
Yes. I don't know what we can do for the 100th
You will
follower,
get
but...
a unique discount code for Pitter Patter Emporium.
Exactly. I will put it in chat now, but we'll pretend that we didn't. And we will give it to you specifically if you become the 100th follower. But no, much appreciated anyone that does follow us.
Agreed.
Subscribed as well, like we didn't expect that. Lee, who is someone we know, you've chucked us a prime if you watch this on YouTube or you're watching now, I don't know. Thank you. We love you. Martina didn't do it.
It didn't do it, but I'm saving it, so it's fine.
Okay.
When I
for
get
you
nat 20 this,
nat 20.
yeah, when I get nat 20, I'll do it properly.
Okay. We will see. Right. I think that's it. Is that it?
Has anyone got anything else
Yeah.
to add?
Yeah. Cool. So roll the intro. I know the stuff that I need to mention. Are we back?
Yes.
Just talking in the middle of coming back. Hello again.
Hi.
As you can tell, we're really professional.
We've got it all under control.
Critical Role, eat your heart out. This is how you do a D&D show. Okay. To revise where we have been so far. You, in the city of Eldoria, have been dealing with some strange mist and fog that has been taking over parts of the city and killing people in its wake. You entered the fog yourselves and it did not seem to have an effect apart from leaving some strange markings on your wrist each. Having been searching for some answers and explanations as to what these markings are, what this fog is, it led you to having Maeve last session get some of you into a place called the Nexus Warden's Sanctum, where you were advised that you shouldn't really be trusting anyone, except for the man you had the interview with, Tavarius. And that there sort of unsure what it is, but it seems that the markings have symbols of the primordials, the beings that created this very place that you live in way back when. You have also been on the side of that, dealing with and working alongside now a gentleman called General Windforth, and along with his compatriot who has been working with you, the bullywug Cujo, have been trying to start taking down a faction called the Velvet Blade, which it seems Pebble knows bits about. You managed to get into the tavern underneath the clothes shop Rags to Rickard's to take out some members of the Velvet Blade. After the best spoken line of this campaign so far by Misha, which I watched back this week and was fantastic yet again.
Multiple times. I said, come here, you're gonna watch this. It's real.
You have a catchphrase?
You do.
Mm.
After which, one remaining person from the Velvet Blade managed to get away and run down the tunnels, which Cujo had advised not to follow, as it was dangerous. You lit some alcohol in the storeroom and tavern itself, and left, and went to a more safe tavern for you all, the Dragon Horde, which is near the headquarters for the Stone Arms, the guards for the city, and is somewhere that they frequent to drink themselves. We ended on a long rest. So we arrive in the morning in your individual rooms, having had some dealings with the Velvet Blade the night before and with Cujo. Pebbles and Maeve, you awaken to a note on Azalea's bed stating, "I will not get in trouble. I have gone to have a look around the city, spend more time in the park. It feels like home to me. I will be back later." Signed, Azalea.
Oh.
With a little flower drawn next to it. It is the morning. You are in your respective rooms. What would you like to do?
I am going to, after getting myself ready, Pebbles is gonna go out and go to the next room and sort of knock on a little bit and then open it ajar, so my head's just like this, and gonna go, psst. Hello.
I can't remember which room Misha's in. Is Misha in the same
We only
room?
got two rooms, I think.
Misha and Jeremiah are in a room, and the other three were sharing the room next door.
I think at that point, because I said I was right next to the door, so with me still like conscious as I'm sleeping, Misha jumps up. Danger! Danger!
Jeremiah,
Pebbles.
you hear this?
I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning the room. I'm stress cleaning the room. I'm already awake. I look over from where I'm giving like military edges on the bed sheet.
Jeremiah, there's someone at the door.
Yes. It's Pebbles.
Oh, okay. Stand down, people. Stand down.
Thank you for keeping watch.
I open
Misha.
the door then, and then see Pebbles in front of me.
As he shouts "danger, danger" right next to my ear holes, I flinch back a bit, and then he opens the door.
Oh, hey there, Pebbles. You surprised me there.
Yeah. I didn't know you had a personal alarm.
Well, yeah. I can, as I'm kind of sleeping, I'm kind of aware of what's going on around me, and you startled me. To be fair.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
You're just too sneaky, Pebbles.
Yeah. I guess I am. And Pebbles just sort of blushes a little bit. Stroking her ego.
Did you sleep okay? Did everyone have a nice sleep?
I had a cat nap.
Ha ha.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast. So
I think
I was
I'll-
gonna see if anybody else.
I think I'll join you. That is a thumbs up idea. Yeah, I think I'll join you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've got still some those delicious donuts in my bag. Everyone could have some if everyone needs any breakfast or anything to eat.
That will go with a nice cup of tea.
Yeah. Head off downstairs. Is Maeve?
I'll-
Is Maeve about? Is she coming?
Yeah, I'll just see if she's up and ready yet.
We'll grab a table.
And I'll go and see Maeve.
Misha's going to go downstairs then to get a table for everyone.
I open the door a bit. And I go, psst, you. Psst. Hello. Sam, open the door.
Oh, Pebbles, it's you.
You knew it was me. Are you coming down for some brekkie?
Maybe. Yeah, why not? We should tell the others about Azalea as well.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll walk downstairs.
Okay.
I go catch up with the others.
As you're downstairs, you see a blonde elven man is behind the bar this morning. There are a few people around, scattered around, not many. This place is quite large, so it feels quite empty. The elven man is quite tall, quite slim, quite sallow face, and it is a quiet morning in a tavern. There is no breakfast out. What are you guys doing?
Good morning, sir. Can we just sit wherever we want this morning? It's not very busy.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Just wherever you like is absolutely fine. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Would you like some drinks? Some beverages brought over? I can maybe make some coffee or some tea for your table.
Yeah, just bring a mixture of everything and a glass of warm milk as well, please.
A mixture of everything, as in everything we have.
No. Just what, like, one or two coffees, one or two cups of warm drinks.
Okay.
I'll have a tea, please.
Yes, fine.
Yeah, so
I
two
would
teas, two
bring
coffees,
a
just in case.
Mixture.
Yeah.
3 gold for the lot.
The tea.
For drinks, yes. I'm bringing a mixture. I'm bringing a few drinks and milk and...
Maybe just warm milk and 2 teas then, please.
Oh, that will be 1 gold then, please.
I'll hand him a gold.
He
It,
in a
it
little like,
pains me to do so. Being
Thank you.
pleased.
I'll bring them over as soon as they're ready.
Thank you.
Misha's just going to spin round, find, quiet table. He's going to put the out of his bag a few donuts that he's been given on the table for, but like a buffet style type thing.
Cute.
I'll
What are you
go.
guys doing?
I'll go and sit down. I'll grab a donut. And I'll just start eating, and I'll just go. How's everybody feeling after last night?
I'm just going to sit down and go, I thought you said they were going to be breakfast.
I'm ordering the donut. I just go.
What's
Donuts don't tend to be breakfast where I'm from.
what seems to be the breakfast situation at this tavern? Are there other people actually eating proper meals, or is it like a buffet situation? Like a
There
continental
doesn't seem
breakfast
to be
at house?
any buffet situation anywhere. You would assume that it is table service from the fact that other people are eating.
Would you like a donut? I mean, I do apologise. This is the only thing I've got.
Maybe later. I don't fancy a donut this early.
I'll have hers then. And I
You-
grab another donut.
Do you need to talk about what happened last night, though? The fact that we've had to stay here.
Wait, are
Do
we?
you-
We're
Do
missing
you talk
Azalea.
about it here?
Is Azalea all right? Is she coming down?
Oh! I'll hold up the note.
Read it.
Okay.
Oh, she doesn't get lost. She's new to the city.
Yeah, we didn't give her that map, did we?
No,
Mm,
she'll turn up. She seems resourceful.
she'll
We
ask
shall see.
someone.
She might have gone for another facial, like she did the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things.
Well,
Um,
Oh, go ahead, Jeremiah.
I
And I
think
take a
we,
bite,
we
a
shouldn't,
bite of my donut.
to answer your question, Maeve, we shouldn't talk about it in explicit detail. But I think the fact that because of what happened last night and the fact that we weren't able to 100% complete what we were going to do, now we do now find ourselves in a bit of a worrisome situation regarding the rival Bakers Guild.
Wait, we completed what we got asked to do, though.
Yeah, but there was a runaway croissant, wasn't
Yes, yes, it rolled away, which is impressive for a croissant.
No,
there?
I
The
understand.
tunnel.
So the runaway croissant went rolling down the hill, but the bakery was the main objective, I believe. Is that not correct?
It was, and it's very good that we completed the order.
Can we
However,
just leave here? I
because
gotta talk
one of
through
the
what we're talking about.
croissants rolled away, they now know who exactly made the croissants.
Can we stop talking in code? Because I don't know what the fuck we're talking about right
There is no one sitting anywhere near you, by the way.
Oh, in
But
that
I'm
case,
glad
enjoying.
it's
so-
not
I'm
just
enjoying
me
the
that
code talk.
doesn't-
It's a lot of
Thank
fun.
just because there's three of us who are bake.
No one is sitting anywhere near you.
And Maeve's just sat there having no clue what's going on.
Okay, because one of the Velvet Blade got away, they know what we look like.
So, the Velvet Blade is a croissant.
The one who got away was the
Croissant.
runaway croissant.
Right, okay. I'm just going to make a note of that.
Stale, murderous croissant.
Yes, aren't they the
Okay,
worst?
I'll add that to the note.
Yeah, that's completely fine. But I think the objective was to burn down Ricard's to riches, wasn't it?
I mean, that was the objective, but we've now placed ourselves in an insurmountable degree of risk.
Was that right? Is that right? That place?
Regards to riches.
It's not. That's not the right place.
Rags to
regards.
Rad's to Ricard. I got muddled up.
Oh God, did we take down the wrong shop?
I
You
I
took down
can't
the
think
right
you've
shop.
broken in with the talk of croissants and
So what shall we go back to General Windforth then?
Suppose,
And-
although technically
didn't Cujo
Cujo
say
paid
that he
us.
would be in touch with us?
he's our go-between now, I suppose.
I do think we need to find some other place to live. I don't because this place is quite expensive per night. I think that's what
Maybe
we
that's
said.
what we do today. Then try and find somewhere. We
We
could
would-
try and
Yeah.
find somewhere to live, and
could
we
try
could find if there's any more jobs or
to
anything
proper
as well.
live, or find somewhere like just a cheaper tavern.
Hmm.
I don't know. It depends what's cheaper. We could stay in a tavern, or we could all get a house together. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, the way we're going, I don't think we need anything permanent right now.
I'd say taverns for a bit, because if we have to keep leaving them, it'll be easier to go get another room at another tavern than have to keep buying houses.
Can be expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah,
we
I've
could
never
try
thought of
and-
it that way before.
Okay, so try find some other place, a cheaper place to go, and then
I mean,
try and get word.
3 of us are from here. I'm sure we can think of a number of taverns.
We've got a map now. We can look at the map and see what it says on
Yes,
there.
we have a map.
So we can have a look at the tavern there, can't we?
Okay.
And just try to keep a
Three.
low
What, three
profile.
of you? There are 4 of us. 4 of us are from here.
Yes,
What do you
1,
mean?
2, 3, 4. 4 of us are from here.
yes. You're from here, aren't you? Were you born?
Yeah,
were you
you've
born and
been to my
raised here?
work. Were
Did
you?
live there?
No.
Well, I'm from here just as much as you are. Then
So you're not from here?
are you not from here?
No.
You just said you were.
I've spent. I meant it in kind of the sense of being here a while, which is why yes, you were also included in that.
I've been here a while.
I think they're
How
talking
long
in
have-
code again, Misha.
Yeah, I mean, how long have you guys been here? Anyone at any time would be fine.
Around around. I was working it out. I was counting. I had to do my fingers.
Okay.
Around 3 or 4 months.
Same.
Pebbles, have you been here long?
Not really. Only a few months.
Okay.
What about you, Misha?
I think I've been here a little longer, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I've been here maybe a year, maybe.
And you were still living in a tavern?
Yes.
What is it with you in taverns? Yeah.
I just prefer to lay down roots somewhere and have a house to call a home.
Well, don't forget, it wasn't going to be permanent. We just ended up stopping here a little longer than
I
we
mean,
expected.
a year is pretty permanent.
Well, considering I've just found out I'm 900 years old, I wouldn't say so.
900 isn't that old, really.
How old are you?
I'm 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do what else live to about 100-year-old?
That's we're just an adult at 100.
Okay.
There is a smirk on Jeremiah's face as you're saying this, so he's watching you say this.
Something wrong, Jeremiah?
No. I just you seem much more mature than 100.
That's just because of the way that I am.
Of course.
Are you saying she looks older than 100 years old?
No.
You said she
I
looks.
said she
looks
seemed
a lot more
mature, not that she
than-
looked mature. Besides, you can't tell with an elf.
A wood elf.
Yes.
People
wood elf.
winking in this campaign.
I am 100% a wood elf. You
Uh-huh.
don't even know what you are. How dare you question me?
That's fair.
Oh, I did ask about what you were, but the man wouldn't tell me. He said that was for you to go and ask.
That's both annoying but also nice of him, I suppose.
Yeah, I did try because I thought, well, you weren't there, and I thought I went into your mind and I was like, what would Jeremiah do? And I stood and I thought, what would Jeremiah do? And I decided that you would ask what you were and what your swords were, but then the man said, no, that was for you to go find out. So I can't even pass the message along, which I thought was quite rude.
Did you find
some
anything?
other things? Go on, Jeremy.
No, you. What did you say?
I was going to say some other things we did end up finding out was one. I found out a little bit about myself. I could be 900 years old, and I've got to find something out about the ancient world or something. And we found out some more about the markings on our arms. So
We should
This
keep
gen-
them very, very secret. Shh.
yeah, and this gentleman told us that it's got primordial markings on our arm. And they depict all the primordial beings around the arm. So whatever that means.
Are the primordials? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
DM, are the primordials common knowledge?
They are common knowledge, yeah. Yeah, it is sort of known that they created the world.
Is it like fact or more like mythology?
It's pretty much fact. There are people that doubt everything, but it is pretty much general consensus that it is what happened.
Like gravity or flat earthers.
No, but yeah, there probably are flat earthers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're giving Cherie ideas for when Azalea comes back.
So how is it?
I should be clear that he said we should be very, very secretive about this.
Okay.
Otherwise people may want to chop off our arm.
But the only thing
He actually said that?
No, he did not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah.
No.
So
he
you're
didn't.
saying no, you're saying
no,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he said
Pretty sure
that
it's not
people
yes.
would want to chop off of our arm.
I'm 100%
So we
sure
we
that
should
he did
keep
not.
it quiet.
He
You
did-
can't remember where you're from. I don't trust you remembering.
That hurt my feelings.
So that's a little
Oh!
harsh.
Are you sure you don't want a donut? Because you seem really cranky this morning.
That's because you said there'd be breakfast, and then I still see no breakfast.
You can order breakfast if you'd like breakfast.
I don't trust it here. They said it was 3 gold for a tea and a coffee. It's probably about 25,000 gold for breakfast.
You make a good point.
Either way, this gentleman seems
As Maeve says that, the gentleman bringing the coffees over starts to lay them down on the table, looking at you all a bit confused.
Thank you.
25,000 gold for breakfast, but with Garden Heights, we charge a small penny.
How much is breakfast?
Normally around a gold a head.
It's fine. I know someone we can go for breakfast.
Yeah, I feel like I can get breakfast for less than a gold.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
He walks off.
Start preparing my tea. How is it that a killer fog that to anyone else died, but to us has marked us with symbols of the primordials?
he didn't. To be fair, I mean, he didn't go too much into detail. He just told us about the markings, and then he said, "Don't trust anybody, but you can trust me." But I mean, only killers only
That's
say
convenient.
that. Yeah.
And he's going to investigate further and read some books, but he couldn't tell us which books.
Did you trust him? Did you trust him?
I mean, he seemed pretty trustworthy.
The only thing I think we did ask, I think Maeve asked whether he knew Maggie, because Maggie said she could get us an appointment, didn't she? He had no recollection of Maggie at all.
But I mean,
So
Maggie
whether
said she could get us an appointment with someone. Chance
I thought
he
it was
just
an
doesn't know who
appointment
it
with
is.
her.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he was appointed with
her.
her. I think she worked there. He said he never seen her, so a little bit
So
strange.
she doesn't work there?
I mean,
Hmm.
you don't know how big of a place it is. I mean, They could
Yeah,
just not have
maybe.
crossed paths.
He did stress that it was very dangerous not to trust anybody with these markings.
Yeah.
So,
And he said the fog was nothing that had been seen for like a long time, that it's very, very dormant magic.
That suggests they know what it is, though. If it hasn't
Well,
been seen in a long time,
he did say
Still
now it's
seen
coming
that.
back to me. He did say he studied magic coming from the actual plane itself. I can't remember what it was now.
that's what he
Luminal
studied
Lexus.
specifically.
Yeah, that he studied it.
Yeah, Luminal
And
Nexus.
Yeah.
he said
Magic.
that there were people that would kidnap our families if people found out.
What?
Did he?
Yes, he did. He said that if people found out that we're in there, that we're not to be trusted, that they would use our family as leverage against us.
I turn to Jeremiah and I say, you know how yesterday I said you were the worst liar I've ever seen?
Yeah.
That's not a lie. He said
yeah,
that.
I know.
He said that.
Wait
It's
till you
in
find
my
out the
bloody
what else
notes.
thing.
He said that.
Did you two go to different meetings?
It's in the bank. He said it.
I'm not really sure. I can't remember what he said. How did you two get on? Did you manage to get any information in the bar?
Oh, well, we talked to Sri, who you met yesterday
Yes.
when we came in. We
She's
talked to
nice.
her. Yeah.
Turns
like her.
out that where's her name? Ephra, who is the investigator looking into the fog for the stone arm. She's not very well liked. She's a bit of a ballbuster. She isn't trusted, really, by those who are working underneath her. And
So
she's
she just
new.
turned up.
There's a bit of confusion about where she's come from and how she's managed to get such a high position within the guard. What else we find out? Oh, I took my blades to a blacksmith near here, and he was able to
Okay.
tell me that.
Artois. Artos.
Yeah, he was able to tell me that they're actually
Artois,
from.
that's a beer in it.
Stella.
Stella Artois.
Artois.
And then we started beating our wives. Sorry.
Anyone from Stella that watches,
I'm
no
joking.
accusations from us.
I'm joking.
Wait, I think
We're not
doesn't-
casting any aspersions here.
Martina's a better accent than I do. What the fuck's going on?
Sorry, I've just been absorbing it. I've been learning.
We basically found out that my blades are actually they were made in my home village.
I'm
Oh
looking
right,
at,
so you
looking at Misha and going, made in Meridia. You know?
Yes.
so
Are you like mouthing that or saying it?
A little. I'm mouthing it, really. Yeah.
Do I notice?
What's
I'm
your
not making
passive
it-
perception?
Passive perception is 12.
Are you making it obvious, Pebbles? Are you hiding it?
It's not.
Are
I'm
you-
not hiding it. No.
Yeah, you
Oh.
see it. You
Then-
see it.
Then yes, a Meridia.
oh, I've heard they make beautiful wine out there.
We do. It's one of our that's kind of our only export.
So you came from Meridia and you didn't realise the blades were made from there?
No, it didn't. I mean, I never really gave it much thought as to why my father. I mean, was in the area. I mean, my parents were on their way there, and
Okay.
they found us on the road.
So
It
does
makes
this mean
sense.
does this mean that you need to go back to find more information about the
No.
blade?
No. You know, I've only so recently come from there. There's so much of the world to explore. Like
I'm just going to look
tea.
to Pebbles and go, I see what you mean now.
Why can't you go back?
I can go back.
Okay, you just don't want to go back?
I've just left.
What, 4 or 5 months ago?
More like well, more like 6. But
Well, you've just said you've only been here about 3-4
it
months
takes
ago.
a while to walk places.
Misha, not everyone can like magic places.
Okay,
I didn't have a map. I got lost a few times.
Okay, I'm just saying because obviously you've came from Meridian to find information. You've now know that the blades are from there. So we could all go together to find more information for you with the blades.
There's just still so much. There's just still so much to do. Here. Now's not the time to be
is.
making a trip.
You're being a little shady, if I'm honest.
Well, on that note,
Maybe we add it to the to-do list.
we did actually go past because that was when we went into a bookshop and
Yes.
it was about sort of the same level as 1 gold a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So we did see a second-hand bookshop on the way to
Yes, the burnt edges.
the burnt edges.
That was on my to-do list for today.
What did we want from that? Was it
An atlas.
of the world?
Yeah, of Ethne.
Because we've got one of Eldoria, but we need one of the world. So
Okay, yeah, we can go there if you want to have a walk to the.
Sides.
Why do you need to see the world?
why would you not?
Well, I'm just asking you why you want to see it on paper.
As opposed to
It's out there.
we can't. I thought the atlas would be useful because one of the reasons I came here. I mean, I was only meant to be here a short time on my way to Mountport.
But you found cooking.
I needed money.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying you found cooking. You found a passion.
No, this is what I was trained to do. I learned this back home. It was just the easiest thing for me to do to earn some money.
So now you need to go to Mountport.
It's not that I need to go to Mountport. I would like to go there. They've got bigger. As much as I love Maggie and her library, I've been searching fairly religiously for 3 months, and she's been helping me. And I can't find anything on what I am, the language, the letters and diaries are written on. Yes, Maeve?
I can try and read your book for you. We did make a deal after all.
I mean, that would be brilliant. Do you want to do it now, or did you want to do it later?
I can do it now, but depending on if anything happens, I may become slightly useless later.
I think that's more of a you decision.
I'm happy to do it now.
I mean, if you could, that'd be brilliant.
I mean, it'd be good because you did say about when we went to Artos, like he couldn't say anything about the signet ring, but
Yes.
he said that it was worn by factions.
Yes. He
So
said that,
maybe the book will give us more.
and the reason I also wanted the atlas is that I'm looking that there's I got given information about a town that could perhaps hold some answers.
Where's the town?
I have no idea.
Have you got the ring on you? What's it look like?
Pull it out from the cord around my neck.
You mentioned a faction. DM, would I know of this faction at all? Would it bring up any memories?
You can roll me a history check,
Okay.
and only you.
What's that supposed to mean?
History 40.
While you're sitting there, Misha, looking at this ring, just looking it over, the others have maybe glanced it and it doesn't mean anything to them. You sit there and you look at it, and the name Varu comes into your head. And you're pretty sure that faction was called Varu.
Can I get a closer look at that, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I take it off. Hand it to you.
Have you ever heard of the faction Varu before?
Not the faction. I've heard the town.
I'm pretty sure, like I said, my memory ain't so good, but there's something with that name that rings a bell regarding this.
Although I have I found a business card that has my father's name on it. I put out the business card from where I have it between the pages of the diary.
Yep.
I assumed, and on one side it says Jerix Valentine, the other it says Veru on the back. I assumed it was a town, like an address.
I know. I'm pretty sure that that's a faction name. He hands you the ring back. I know it's pretty precious to you, but it's just a name that's popped into my head. Like I said, my memory's not so good, but I've just had a memory thing come with it.
So it's a faction, not a town.
I believe so. That insignia is definitely a faction. Where it is, I can't remember. I can't remember whereabouts it is.
Maybe it's a town as well.
Maybe if we start at the burnt edges, we can get the atlas and we can look for.
For the name, yeah, for the faction
Look
name.
on factions.
Or we could go and ask Maggie why she's giving us bullshit about the Nexus Warden
Yeah,
Sanctum.
let's go talk to Maggie.
And maybe she can repay us by giving us some information on Faru.
And I need to get that book back. I do. I need to get that book back for you, Pebbles.
You do.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
try.
think you're going to get that book back.
I can try. I can ask nicely.
Yes, Maeve. You know you don't have to raise your hand to speak.
Well, how do you know that I've got a question?
By asking your question.
Is that not rude just to ask a question?
When there's a silence, you're more than. I mean, no, you're welcome to add to the conversation with your question.
Oh. When would you like me to read your book for you?
I mean, again, we could do it now or we could do it later. It's up to you.
Well, I can only read it for an hour. And it takes me 1 minute to read a page. So, depending on how many pages you've got, you may need to be picky and choosy about which pages you'd like me to read.
How about we do it now, since we're already sitting down?
Okay.
I'll pull out the letters that I also have between the pages of the diary and hand them to you.
Just to confirm, I read these and you owe me a favour. That was the deal, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure what we had agreed was I would cook you a meal.
No, you said if I read these, you would owe me. We never actually said what payment.
Are you drinking tea or coffee?
Do
Nope.
friends do each other just out of kindness, or do friends do things for favors for other things?
Well, I think we always do things for a favour.
Okay, well, you kind of owe me, because I think if I healed the group last time, I healed you for a certain amount, so technically you owe me, which I'd like to pass that on to Jeremiah. So,
Or do you remember when I saved your ass from getting barbecued?
no, I do not.
How about this? Misha paid for your room last night.
Yes, I
No,
did.
we split the room. We split the room fee.
Okay. In fact, remember when you came in crying and I gave you my room to stay in?
Hmm?
And I let you stay in my room and I stayed downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a favour.
Actually, that was a gift.
No, it
But
wasn't.
if you would like a repayment for that gift, then I can pay you back.
I'd like you to pay me back by reading Jeremiah's diary, please.
That's not how favours work, unfortunately. They cannot be transferred between people. It's a binding contract that is made between two people, not three.
Okay. So if you was to help me out in some way, I would have to repay you back. I thought friendship was different. I thought we did things. I mean, we're not best friends,
Dave.
but I mean, I would try and help you where I could.
What favour
Not
is it
for
that you
free.
want from me?
I don't know yet. That's why I said just in future.
And it's important
I'm not saying
to
it
you?
has to be paid now.
Wanting a
I'm
favour?
just saying in future you would owe me a favour.
She could want a
And-
liver, or she could want your lungs. She could
I
want
promise it will not be a body part that has to be removed.
Very well.
Is that my milk?
Shake.
That is
Yeah,
your
that's
milk.
chocolate.
Thanks, I get it, but it's cold now.
Oh, lovely. Warm milk that's reached room temperature.
just lukewarm
It's got
milk.
like a lot of them, that little skim on top.
Don't. I just peel it off.
Oh, nice.
Do you shake on it, Jeremiah?
I mean, or am I feeling dick? I shake. I mean,
Okay.
anything for a widow.
Of course. I wonder when that favour could come in handy.
I wonder when we'll
Okay,
find
what
out
you
what you really are.
Can we? I'm a wood elf. Which pages would
Really?
you like reading, Jeremiah?
I handed you some letters.
Can I cast comprehend languages
can.
and read Jeremiah's letters?
Okay.
And I'll read them out loud.
Okay. I'm not going to read and recite full letters, but I'll tell you the
Yeah, no.
interesting information that you get from said letters. All of them are written in an Elabrian language, which you would know with your comprehend languages, Maeve. That's for you to tell them. That is up to you.
I've just told you that.
Okay. The letters are to someone called Oronthil. That is Oronthil.
Someone else can send me the spelling of that later.
Yeah, because I didn't even catch that.
No, me neither. What the Oron?
Oronthil.
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 Nice.
They're addressed to him.
They're to him. And they are from Jerix Valentine. One of them talks of an excursion back from Mount Port. It speaks of an old oak that spoke his name in tongues unknown. This is in first person from Jerix. So the old oak spoke my name in tongues unknown.
An old oak.
Oak, as in tree. Oak. It speaks of finding a signet ring, bearing the emblem of a forgotten order. Varu, the guardian of the unseen. It says, a silent protector entwined the ring with my destiny. That's sort of the main gist of the first letter that you read. second one is addressed to someone called Owen. This is, again, written in Elabrian. And it mentions more travels. It mentions beyond the jungles laid the Silver Grove. And then it goes on to mention a man of many faces, Raphael, walked through the jungle unseen, his laughter echoing through the realms. At the end of the letter, it says, must return to Meridia. There are people there that need me. The next letter is not addressed to anyone, and it looks unfinished. It talks of rescuing the boy. It talks of saving him from harm. And against everyone's wishes, I grabbed him and ran. It is not signed at the bottom, but it is same handwriting, same language. It looks like it has been unfinished. And that is the general gist that you get of the letters.
Does it say where the old oak was?
It does not. It is quite... It is quite confusing. It's like he writes them as sort of passages in a diary, just brief outlines. It doesn't look like he's giving description to someone to get to these places or what these thoughts mean. Just general small snippets of things on his travels and names without context and places without context.
Maeve, are you reading this like out loud so we can all hear it then?
Yeah, sorry.
It's odd
Okay.
that they're from Jerick's, but he still has them. I wonder if maybe he never got the chance to send any of them.
Do you know Jerick's? Is that your dad?
Yeah, that did seem to be his name. Although he spoke of rescuing a boy.
So you think you could be the boy that he grabbed?
I mean,
Do you want me to read any more diary pages? Or be reading them and then I can recite to you after once you've...
if you want to read the diary as well.
I'll start reading it while you discuss, and then I'll
Roll me
give you the footnote.
investigation. Yes, you.
Oh, and now
There is a lot of information. There is a full
Yeah.
diary. The letters are easy to comprehend and get the gist of and read them out loud, whereas the diary is full of lots of stuff.
Maybe start with the last page.
How
Oh
are
my
you?
God.
How are you feeling, Jeremiah? Are you feeling okay? I know it's a lot for you to try and digest.
I feel like every time I learn something new, just raises more questions than it actually answers.
Yeah. Misha stands up and holds his hands out. Do you want a hug, Jeremiah? Do you like to cuddle it out? Sometimes it helps.
Not right now. Maybe later. It's very nice of you to offer. Maybe later.
Okay.
DM, can we still hear the whiskey sloshing about in
Yes, you can.
in Misha.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
just
could have caused
curious.
like wood rot or something.
We'll see.
I mean, I suppose it's sort of like my mum's found like a birth certificate. They found me. I think they just kind of assumed that he was my father. He was from the way they described it, he was begging them to take me, save me.
Can I ask you a personal question, Jeremiah? So, the two ladies that looked after you, was one of them your birth mother, or do we not know? There was not.
No.
So, I know I don't mean to upset you, but it could be in the letters when he said he wants we're trying to take the boy out of danger. Do you think these two women could be what he was referring to at all?
What?
I think the letters meant that that he took the boy from another danger and then took him to Meridia to give to these ladies, which we're assuming means
no.
Jeremiah. No?
I mean,
see, I took it as...
I don't think he means... I mean, I doubt that I doubt that my mums were the danger he was speaking of. They raised me. They haven't done anything. They would have had plenty of time to do something if they wanted to. They didn't have... If they were a danger to me, they didn't have to raise me.
But then on the third letter, it says rescuing the boy, saving him from harm, grabbed him and ran. And then your two moms said they found your father, dad. So clearly he was trying to take you away from somebody. So...
Not them. I doubt... They said they never... Growing up, I was under the impression that one of them was my mother. They didn't really speak about it. There wasn't much... They were my mums. I didn't need to really question it.
Are these two still alive now? Could you not go back and ask the same questions? And
we're not on talking terms right now. Finding out all of this is one of the reasons I left. It doesn't make sense that they be the danger.
Maybe now is a good time to make friends again, because if the fog comes and kills you, then your ghost may regret not making friends with your mums.
Maeve, what did you roll on your investigation check?
8.
Okay.
I would like to request advantage for the reason that I want it.
Is that your reasoning?
No, my reason is that I read a lot of books and I have a very good education and I'm used to skimming through books.
Are you talking about you or Maeve? Because we've not seen Maeve
Both.
read any books since we've started the campaign so far.
No, you not yet. You haven't. I was asking the books for a question, waiting for the answer.
With an 8.
Nice try.
It's worth
Good
a try.
effort.
Nice. Thank you.
You get through a few pages, but you don't get much information. The recurring theme from the letters to the diary entries is they seem to be written in this cryptic way that doesn't really give context to much that he's speaking about. The name Raphael comes up a lot. And the name Raphael seems to be written in a context and in a tense of not being a very nice person. It seems that Jerix, who wrote this diary, and again, the handwriting matches from the diary to the letters. They're signed off with a JV. It seems that this person, though you don't know him, it wouldn't take much insight to realize that it feels like genuine hatred towards this Raphael person. That's what you get from the few passages and pages that you read thus far.
I mean...
Can I, distinguish any code or anything from it?
It doesn't seem like any code.
Okay.
It is just written very briefly. It's just written in. It seems, having read the letters and now reading the diary, and the investigation check will cover this. It just seems like he is jotting down thoughts and feelings when he does. It's not like he sits at the end of the day and writes down, "Dear diary, this is what my day has been like." It's like, right, this has happened and it was weird, so I'm just going to write it in the weird way, possibly in the way he speaks.
Like D&D notes more than a diary.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It just seems like he seems to be making these strange notes as and when they happen, or they enter his mind, or whatever is happening, whether they're fact or fiction. He's just jotting them in this sort of personal voice almost.
When my mother's revealed what they did they say they took the signet ring from his finger or from his person?
From his
found
person.
I kind of assumed that it belonged to him. I mean, most people, if they're carrying a signet ring, it's theirs. I mean, it sounds like he found her. And yesterday, finding out that the signet ring was a symbol of a faction, I assumed that maybe he was in that faction, but then it sounds like he's not.
But it does say that it's entwined with his destiny. So is it?
A sign
Has
of
it got
protector.
magical?
I mean, I've never. I mean, I don't. I can't use magic. At least not like Maeve can.
And I'm assuming you didn't know how old your dad was. I mean, he could have,
No.
If it's a long faction that's been, gone a long time ago, we could have been in it quite a long time. If it's as old as me, or for all we know, we don't know anything up to now.
I mean, my parents said that he looked roughly 30, 40. Yeah. This didn't actually come up in what we've discussed.
But I've got it all. So yes,
Yeah.
they would have said about 30, 40 human features.
But that doesn't mean he was, because maybe he was a fake human like you, and maybe you don't get old.
I guess.
Jeremiah, roll me just a base intelligence check. Just
Okay.
see what you get.
Because, I'm 100, and if I was a human, I'd look all wrinkly right now, but I don't, because I'm a wood elf.
13.
Okay. Thinking over these factions and thinking over the stuff that you know about this world and stuff like that, there's nothing to say this faction doesn't exist. Still. It's not one that you have heard of, but there are lots of underground networks that you haven't heard of personally.
I mean, I hadn't heard of the Velvet Blade until we encountered them. And this
Well,
faction could still exist.
We could always go to this bookshop that you said you want to go, and they could have information there.
I mean, I wanted the Atlas because I thought Varro was a town. I was hoping that the Atlas might have an index. See if I could find it.
I mean, the bookshop may still be helpful. We could look for history books as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots. I mean, see if there's any mention of an old oak somewhere.
Mm.
Or
An
maybe
excursion
What kind
back
of
from
old oak?
Mountport. It just said an excursion from Mountport. So at least we know it's on the way away from Mountport, which doesn't actually help in terms of a location.
Did the letter say the oak spoke?
It did.
Spoke my name in tongues unknown.
How did he know it spoke his name?
I mean, names don't tend to translate.
Would I know of what he speaks?
You
Not
know that
telling me.
there are You know that there are trees that speak.
I mean,
Yeah,
case
like
in
him.
This
point,
could
Misha.
be this could be a figment of his imagination. It could be something that you are well aware of. It could be that he was on drugs and hallucinating. It could be anything.
And jungle, beyond the jungle lies a silver grove. A man of many faces, Raphael.
Does that ring a bell to anybody?
But must
Or to me?
return
Do
to
I know
Meridia.
where
There,
a
there are
silver
people there.
grove?
You do
Yeah.
not. You've
Have I
not
heard of a
been
silver
to
grove?
any jungles, no?
Oh, wait. Do we know the rough geography of Ep8?
Yeah.
So we would know that there is there is a jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The elaborate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could
What
really
did
do with
just
Azalea right
occur
now.
to me? We know someone who spent a lot of time in the belt of Elaborate, and we wanted to go speak to him anyway.
At all.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Grok.
Rock.
rock.
You got that? You
I
did it
just know
then.
Atta did though.
I mean, he did. We could also go ask him.
We could.
Especially since he said he made blades like this down in Elaborate.
Okay.
I'm just going
Perhaps,
to top up my drink, so keep talking.
I mean, perhaps we could ask him if he knew who they were made for. We could try finding them in. God, the belt is so far from here.
Okay, so
Bet it'll be a fun trip.
I mean, I don't expect you. I mean,
well, no, I'm happy to come along. I need to go. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't mind going to the belt anyway. I believe Grok mentioned there was a book
Did?
with me in it, so I
Yeah.
think I would.
And
like
I
to-
wanted to go when he mentioned all the books and sparklies.
Maeve, I don't suppose you know what language these are written in.
I told you.
You actually did
Elaborate.
name it. I've got they were written in an Elabrian language, not a specific one.
No,
Oh.
in Elabrian.
Oh, in Elabrian.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can. In.
So where we're going now? So where should we
Can I
go
have
first?
maybe secondhand bookshop? I want to see if I can find like
burnt edges.
a common to Elabrian pocket
Yeah,
translation book.
I was gonna look for a book to learn the language as well.
And also see if we can find some books. I mean, we can't really research someone called Raphael. I mean, you can't really research someone with a first name.
No, but I'm sure you can search someone that's got. What did he say now? Man of many faces. So could
Again,
that be
that's
a
vague.
demon or some kind of evil monster with many
Could
faces?
narrow it down though.
I know I mean, he called him a man. A man of many
Maybe he just
faces.
looked. Maybe one of his faces looked
Yeah.
like a man.
It's interesting to me that he said he had to return to Meridia. There are people there who need him.
Like you
It's
and your
just-
family?
No. This would have been. I mean, unless.
We don't know the
I mean, I
cast,
doubt
though.
he means my mother's because he never met them. He never met them until the moment he died. Unless they lied about that. No,
can he
they
not
seemed
met them?
honest.
Yeah, but how can you've never met them if he mentions he's going back to find you?
He
So he knew
doesn't.
about you. Something doesn't add up.
His carriage was on the way, going.
But he knew about you because he said he was going to go back to find you, didn't he?
When my mother's described the scene, what did it seem like they were on their way to Meridia or from Meridia?
They did not say.
It seems unlikely that he was taking me away from Meridia because my parents took me to Meridia, and I feel like someone might have noticed their baby in the village.
Why would they notice a baby in the village?
Maybe your mums are magical and protected you.
I mean,
In the loads of babies in villages. Why would they notice just one random?
Because he's
it's-
sparkly.
I mean, that didn't happen until I was older. It's a small village. It's a very
What, a village of one?
no. I
So
mean, it's
there's
got a
babies,
population of
Like 70 to 100. Small.
So
like
there would have been children there.
Yes, but Misha, when ladies have babies, there usually has to be a daddy, and Jeremiah has 2 mums, so no daddy. And she usually spends quite a few months with baby before having baby. Do we need to go and get a book for you from Maggie, because you've asked a few questions like this now, and I feel like you don't really know where babies come from.
I
given
understand.
how small Meridia is and how involved everyone is in everyone's lives. I feel like someone would have noticed if their child was now living with another family.
Okay, I mean it's
Especially since I grew up in the tavern where everyone went. I thought there probably would have been some interaction.
it's all new to me. I'm still learning these things, I suppose. So to the bookshop.
I mean, he talks of returning to Meridia because there's people who need him. I think it sounds like he knew people there. Perhaps he was taking me there to keep me safe.
Maybe this faction is where it was taken to you. I knew other people from the faction living in that village, maybe. If that would make sense.
Maybe, but could it really
just
be
said-
that there was some underground faction operating I had no idea about?
Well, you didn't know about the blades that was made right there.
That was like one thing made at the blacksmith, but like we barely have people coming and going. We are so far north. Like we are proper like on the outskirts. Like it's practically like winter all year round. I don't know. There's just so many. Thank you, Maeve, for translating these. Thank you. It means a lot. It does raise
You're
a
welcome.
lot of questions I didn't ever have to consider before.
I mean, I can keep reading the diary another time, and I can try and learn the language. I'm pretty good at picking up skills once I sleep on it.
I think I'm going to try to learn the language too.
I do have a question though. The favour, does that cover all of the book, or does he have to keep giving you favours every time you read sections of
No,
this
it
book?
was the whole book. I said I would read the book for him.
Okay.
I stick to my deals.
I just find it very interesting, that's all, that for you to do or help someone of this group, we've got to give you a favour in return.
I mean, I have only known you like 2 days.
I mean, it's typical for wood elves. What I
Is it though?
understand.
Is it though?
You know, Misha, you shouldn't stick your nose in places it doesn't belong. Things can happen to them.
According to the Sailor and the Hag, that's a different thing, apparently.
I'm glad you were able to. I'm glad you were able to retain that.
So I've been told.
How about we get off to the burnt edges?
I feel like you've been learning where babies come from the wrong place.
Maybe. Let's go.
They don't come from hags.
Well, they
sailors.
I thought that's a different deal.
They can.
Right, what are you guys doing?
The burnt edges.
Burnt
Please.
edges.
Okay.
Can we look for breakfast on the way?
I imagine between all
I
of
would like
us,
like
we
a
must
ye
know of
old
like a breakfast stand.
roll, like a burrito roll with.
You find
breakfast.
a like a
food.
bagel shop.
I don't want a
They
bagel.
sell
I want a wrap.
breakfast bagels. There is nowhere that sells wraps. The tortilla hasn't been invented yet.
But bagels have.
Yes.
I bet tortillas have been invented longer than bagels.
Not in my world,
It's
they
still-
haven't.
it's not now.
Fine, I'll have a bagel.
Okay. 2 copper for the bagel.
Okay.
That's so much better. I'll get a bagel too.
How many coppers is in a silver?
10.
By the way, we've got a request of Lewis writing the Sailor and the Hag.
I knew it was coming. I'm not writing porn.
We need
My
Oh my
apologies.
How many
God.
coppers are
porn.
2 or
It's
3?
like soft erotica.
It's porn. It's Mills and Boone. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's that grannies would read like
You
in
just-
Moira.
You just need to do the cover up.
I'll do the cover up.
Wonderful.
No.
Just
2 or
as a
3 copper,
little,
Lewis, sorry.
2 copper.
just as a little education lesson for everyone. The tortilla was invented in 10,000 BCE, whereas the bagel was in the 1200s. So,
But none of this is in F.
Yeah.
So
well, just in case you needed to know or
I-
wanted to know,
I absolutely wanted to know. I would have
Tortillas.
googled it afterwards. But the tortilla, yes, was
I
invented
There you go.
first. Well done, Emma.
I
But
would-
they don't exist in my
I
world.
will also get a bagel and
in,
also
in Mexico.
cover the cost of Maeve's.
Okay.
Since I owed you.
I've already paid for mine.
Oh, there you go. She's already paid.
Just in case we were thinking that was the favour, I've already paid for mine.
Okay. You both grab bagels.
Is that the one, Martine? Fact of the day. That one we've just had.
We're expecting that every session now, Martina. A fact of the day, and
I will.
if you could come
next
up with
week,
like
mini
a
cheddars.
theme tune,
Well, that seems like
theme
a,
tune
that
you could
seems
do
like
with
a
your
big
voice.
one.
Theme tune.
Yes, please.
Dun 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 dun.
Martine's fact of the day, and then we'll go to it. Done.
Tortillas before bagels. Dun 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 dun.
I like it.
man.
Martine's fact
Okay.
corner.
I like it. I like it a lot.
No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know why. It just doesn't sound right.
Okay.
Right.
Burnt
You
edges.
make your way over to the Burnt Edges, which is a nice little shop. A lot more cluttered than the Quill and Scroll that you visited yesterday. As you enter, the smell of old books fills your nostrils. There are tables that are laid out with just random books sort of piled on top of each other, some sort of lengthways, some upside down. Just a bit of a mess more than the organisation of yesterday's shop. There is a lady in the shop behind the counter. She has blue skin, hair down to like shoulder length that fades from like dark blue to almost silvery white at the end when it reaches the shoulders. She is wearing dark blue clothes, like a shirt with a cardigan just over the top. She has a very pretty face and these piercing light blue eyes.
Good morning.
Hello, how are you this morning? It's a lovely day.
It is. Thank you.
How are you? How may I help? What are you looking for today?
Do you carry books on a specific? It's just like a general collection that you have.
It's general. If you look around and see, there's not really much organization that happens, I'm afraid. If you are after something specific, I can see if I remember anything that I brought in.
What about an atlas?
Oh, yes, I do. Like a world size.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be on scroll, but it's not going to be that expensive. It's not the best made atlas in the world, but it does.
She points you over to a table.
Should find it over there.
I shall go look.
There's an assortment of scrolls through this table. Just roll me an investigation check, low DC.
God, imagine if I don't find it
It's very low DC.
after all of this. Plus,
What the rest of you doing?
I'm
Do you have any books on the the language?
Labrian language.
Elabrian.
Oh, now I did have, and if I do, it will be over on that table over there.
Okay, I'll go
And she
look.
points to a table.
I got a 13 DM.
Roll investigation. You do find Atlas, it's a bit tattered at the edges and a bit not torn, but sort of worn in places, but it does the job.
Brilliant. I'll add that to mine.
Maeve, what did you roll?
I'm not going to find shit. I got a 4.
You do not find it.
Yeah, thought so.
I
was going to say, do you have any books regarding Varu, a faction of Varu, or anything regarding of that sort?
No, never heard of such a thing. Most factions and think don't really have books written about them if they still exist, or if they're sort of, unless it's a big historical thing, they don't really. You don't see many books about them or regarding them, to be honest.
Okay.
Can I see? I'm gonna walk over to Maeve because I don't know if I can see her from where I'm standing.
You'd see her, yeah.
Yeah, I can see her struggling.
Yeah.
So I go over and I try and help her find. I say, "Are you good?"
No,
Again.
I can't find anything.
Okay, Elabrian, and I'll have a look.
Okay, roll investigation.
I will walk over to Misha. Just, I don't think we should mention that name. Help it. Given that the last faction we found turned out to be murderers.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just think I do apologise. I know it's quite important. That's all. What about the man of many faces? Is it worth looking?
It's just too vague of a name.
Not Raphael, but the actual word "man of many faces." It might have more information than we
I know, but it's
think.
a fairly vague term. Because I mean, it's like if it was like, you know, the butcher of a library, then that's a bit more specific. But the man of many faces is just
Sounds like a good book.
what the butcher of a library.
No, the man of many faces sounds like a good book to read.
Sure, that's the sequel to the Hag and the Sailor.
I'm not writing 2 books.
I got
How was it, Joe?
13.
You do not see anything that describes anything to do with the Elabrian language from looking at the titles of books that you look over. You see many books, you see lots of different titles, whether interesting or not, but nothing
Can I
for
see any history books?
what kind of history books.
Either
very broad.
about the primordials or like the history of the place that Jeremiah's from,
Meridian.
or
place
the
that-
history of here even. I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to flip through pages and pages of notes to find that.
Meridia.
Meridia.
Roll me investigation.
Can I walk over and I ask, did you find that language book?
No.
Can't find shit.
I like to walk over then. I see me
ma'am,
struggling. Put my hand
You
on
said
her
that
back.
you said the Elabrian book was over here.
If I still have it, I'm not sure that I do. It was a long time ago.
Do you know what it looked like?
Red cover. That's not
That's
really
fair.
much over it. That's it.
Can I also search?
You can. You're not getting advantage. There are lots of books with red covers
know.
in this section. But good looking out.
That was a good try.
Martine looks very disappointed.
I'm disappointed for you, Ed. Honestly.
It's fine.
Can I get advantage searching for a history book? Do you
For
know, because
what
I'm
reason?
a whole 100 years old, and
All
you
adult
know,
wood elves are 100 years old, so they'd all get advantage
would-
and be spectacular
know
at everything, and
about
there
the
are a lot of them. So
Oh! What did he get? What did he get?
Nice.
What did he get?
Natural 20,
No.
24.
nice.
you search every single book. That book is not there.
What the fuck? I take it back.
Boo.
Are you searching for a history book, Maeve?
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to fucking find one.
Can I just put my hand on your back, Maeve, and give you guidance?
Maeve, have you rolled already?
Yeah, 5.
Then you can't get guidance because you've rolled already. You do see a couple of history books. Nothing on Meridia. There's one on Ethany, which you would assume mentions a bit about the primordials. You're not sure how much it would have without flicking through and reading the whole thing. But that's about it, really. Jeremiah, you can do a check on what you have messaged me about, yes.
Thank you. It sounds like he's done that for 20.
Investigation,
Of course. 7.
You do not.
Of course I know.
The rest of you just see Jeremiah rummaging through, looking at books.
Found anything,
I
Jeremiah?
wonder which one of he's searching for a book about.
The Elabrian language.
I'm
Right.
actually something
Did you find anything?
something
Maeve?
something to do with something else I got. No, I didn't find a book. I don't think it's here. I looked at all the red covered books, none of them have to do about the Elabrian language.
Oh my god. Sorry, guys. The ads are listening to us. KFC
What?
wrap meal has just been like the ad.
That's been the ad for the whole stream.
KFC, if you'd like to
KFC
sponsor us,
KFC can, if you'd like to sponsor us, Mr. Colonel,
Yeah,
if
we
you
know
are
Mr.
listening,
Sanders.
we do like you a lot.
Jeremiah will invent KFC in Ethany. If you sponsor us, I will bring it to this
Ye
world.
old KFC.
I don't think, sorry guys, I don't think KFC are watching. Noodled Up, thank you for the follow. It just
Thank
happened while I was
you.
watching. But yeah, I don't think anyone from KFC is watching us right now, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm sure KFC are big D&D fans.
It just
There
came
might be
up
people
at
that-
like the right time.
There may be people that work at KFC, but I don't think they have a say in sponsoring us,
Sponsorships.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if you do work at KFC, we also like KFC, and you can send us some KFC if you'd like. Right, where we at? What are we doing?
I walk over to the woman.
Okay.
I don't suppose you've ever heard, I know this is a bit vague, but you ever heard about like a place called the Silver Grove?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Maybe somewhere near the belt of Elabri?
Hmm. No. No.
That's showing.
I do have books on the jungle, if you
Oh,
would like.
Yeah,
to-
can you show me?
Yeah, there's a whole section over there.
Oh, she's okay. She's organized. I walk over to the section.
Okay. There are books on the jungles of Ethany.
Any of them specifically on the Elabrian jungle, or just general jungle books?
Roll investigation.
Thanks for the sub.
Oh, thank you.
Noodle up
Thank
sub.
you.
Oh, Noodled Up,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much.
I wish I could do the thumbs up thing that Martin can
do I.
do now, and I can't do
Go on,
it.
Martin.
Yay!
Hey!
I got a 10.
I like how it's doing a weird thing, but it does.
You do see one that says that there are two. One looks more fictional, but it does mention the jungle specific to the Belt of Elabri. The other one is more jungle lore and flora and fauna of Ethany's jungles. And there is mention, when you're looking around and just flicking through, there is mention of the Elabrian jungle,
Is the
but
first?
you're not sure. Go on.
You said the first one's fictional, like it's a
It
fictional account of
seems
the
more
jungle.
fictional. Yeah, but how do I word this?
Can
Like
I?
inspired
Can I?
by
Do I like
True.
see him looking
Yeah,
for it?
it looks
Yeah,
like
that's what I was
it could be
gonna
something
say.
that's more inspired by So it could be that there are some true things in here.
Okay.
But there'd be some sort of balance between trying to find the fiction and the fact in this.
I'll take both. Why not?
Okay, the lady looks at you and yes, I've got a name for it.
Oh.
The more fictional one is called Shadows of the Canopy. Tales of Adventure in the Heart of the Elabrian Jungle.
Wait, is that the whole name for that
That's
one book?
That one book, yes.
Right. Shadows of
Shadows of the Canopy.
the Canopy.
Tales of Adventure in the Heart of the Elabrian Jungle.
And the
And
second
the
one?
more factual one is A Comprehensive Guide to the Flora and Fauna of Ephene's Jungles.
Fucking hell, you couldn't have made a fucking shorter name for these, could you?
We'll call it Dave. Is that better?
Can I
Contemporary
take
Guide
the history
to
book?
the Jungles.
Say it again, Maeve. What did you say?
Can I take the history book that I found?
You can, yeah.
A comprehensive guide to the jungles of
Ethne.
Ethne. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I
So-
weren't listening to you.
No, you're all right.
So that's 2 silver for those, and
She looks over at you, Maeve.
and a silver for that one if you're wanting.
Did we already get an atlas?
How much was the atlas?
She looks like she's including.
Can we get these, Maeve?
Okay, sorry, my mic. It's okay, I've got mine, thank you.
I get. I'm hoping she did a discount for that many.
Do you happen to have Salem the Hag available?
I do not. The last copy of that was bought a couple of days ago.
An older lady?
Charming lady, yes.
You know, damn it. Okay, it's
Couldn't-
not. It's
couldn't
not
put
for
it down.
me.
A real page turner.
It's not for me. It's for Pebbles over there.
Oh, cheers,
He
mate.
looks over and goes,
Oh, there is another bookshop
Okay.
if you're into that
Called-
kind of thing.
What's it
It
called?
doesn't have a name, but I could tell you where it is.
Oh yes, please.
she gives you directions and she says,
It's the shop covered in red drapes.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I mean, I do owe with a book, so thank you very much.
As you know, we were looking for a book on the Elabrian language. Since you don't have one at the moment, I don't suppose you know of any shops in the area that might have a book like that.
I'm not sure that they're not really needed by many people, so they come up every now and then in this kind of shop. It's tough to say whether someone would stock it or not, I'm afraid.
Any? Oh, is there like a Elabrian culture district? This in this city?
Are you asking the DM or you're asking the woman?
That's the DM. Is there like
No.
a little belt?
A little belt? No. There isn't.
Elaborate town?
No. There is not. There are different times when certain festivals do touch on different parts of Ethne. But no, there is not a little area dedicated to the people of the Belt of Elabri.
The library might have a dictionary.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up back at Maggie's.
Yeah.
We could ask her
If
about
she
the
had
thing
one, though,
again.
would she not have given you it? Have it like
I mean,
recognized in the language that you showed
It's
her?
hard searching for a language.
She might not have recognised that it was a Labrian, right?
Yeah. She's very knowledgeable, but I mean, I didn't expect her to know everything. Before we know, maybe this is some rare dialect. of
Maybe
Elabrian.
maybe
What name?
yeah, I
What
take
name
way
you
too
looking
many
at?
Yes.
notes. Craig.
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 I can't remember his name. I know it begins with a K.
Martin,
Tavius.
sing it, do your song, do your music, do your music.
Tavius.
wait.
No. What's his
Wait,
name?
what
The
do you mean?
first guy
Grok.
that we met that took us out of the fog. Croc.
Grok.
Yeah.
Grok.
What's his name?
Not
I
not
was-
Craig.
Grok.
Grok.
I was also
Grok.
wondering if he might have a book from his
If we
travels.
could go see him, he may know how to learn it.
I think we're. I mean, thank you for your help today.
Most welcome. Anytime you need more secondhand books, you know where to come.
Wonderful.
Did you say her name was Pam? Or am I just
I
making that
haven't
up?
I haven't said her name.
I didn't think it was, but I could have sworn
It's-
Jeremiah had called her Pam, but can she be called Pam?
No, she's got a name already. You can write her down as Pam if you'd like to. No one's
That's
asked her
tempted.
name, so if you want to just refer to her as
What's
Pam.
your name? What's your name?
I'm Flo.
Pam.
Hello.
So Pam then, yeah.
Pam.
Pam is.
Is that pronounced Pam
Yeah.
or Pam?
Pam.
Pam.
Flo. Just Flo.
Thank you for your assistance today.
More than welcome.
So, shall we maybe go to this naughty bookshop and on the way to the library?
Yeah, I need to
We need to go.
We're going to see Grok
Are we
before
going
the
to the
library.
library first, or yeah?
Do you know where Grok is?
I mean,
No, but we can
he
go look for him.
mentioned. I don't think I doubt any of us wrote it down at the time. He mentioned.
He mentioned a hostel.
Yeah. It makes sense
Mhm.
they'd be close to the market, but that's not very much to go on.
So where you guys going?
Guess the library. I mean the naughty bookshop for Misha.
Mhm.
Misha needs his books.
Which Ollie in chat has just named Alan Autumns instead of Alan
Like
Summers.
answers.
Nice.
And it did make me giggle, so thanks, Ollie.
I want to be Alan.
Alan Autumn. Right. Where you off to?
Naughty
Alan,
bookshop.
Alan Autumn's.
Are you going to the
Alan
naughty
Autumn's.
bookshop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it like we wouldn't?
No, I'm just making sure that that's what you're doing. That's fine.
Okay, but
You head over to this shop that has red drapes sort of around the curtains, around the windows, sorry. It looks dark inside as you walk up to the door. Opening the door, it is quite dimly lit in here. There are an array of books around. And the smell of incense
audio's gone
and
crackly again.
perfumes. Oh,
sorry.
right, amazing. And Ed has just walked off, so there's nothing I can do.
Come back.
Yeah, that's not going to be nice for the audience, because the crackly audio.
What are you doing? And it blends out.
Is it still crackling now?
I would assume so. Bear with us, guys. We'll wait for him to come back. It's getting to the 2-hour mark anyway, so before we go into Alan Autumns, we'll go and have our break and try and sort it out. Martin's going to be really weird. That's just Martin on a normal day. Sorry, Martin. We love you, really.
Yeah.
The sound has gone crackly, so we're going to go to break.
Okay.
That happened just as you walked off.
I'm sorry.
No.
Right, guys, if you can hear me properly, we're going to go to I type this message anyway and chat anyway, and we'll be back in 15 and we'll back.
Okay, yeah, sounds cool. Back to break.
that, guys. About the technical issues, anyway. Not about having a break. We need one. But yeah, we think we have figured out what the issue is. It is an issue with OBS. If it does happen again this episode, then let us know instantly. We're just going to quickly change scene for a second and change it back. So maybe just go on the break screen literally for a second or two, and then jump back. There's an issue with OBS. We will have it fixed for next week. It is a bit of a pain to be doing it now because there's a lot of different settings we have to change, but we think we figured it out. So bear with us. If it does happen again this session, let us know. We'll be gone for a couple of seconds, and then we will be straight back just to correct the sound issues which seem to happen after a certain amount of time on OBS. I'm glad that Terry is enjoying my voice. That does make me happy.
It's just the way he says it, affecting Terry again.
I know. I don't want to know what affecting properly means.
Showing you a bit.
Yes, good old Terry. Right. You are in this bookshop. I'm just gonna ignore chat. You are in this bookshop, and it is dimly lit, and there are shelves with books on. It's not a huge array of stacks of book after book. There is the odd book facing frontways, and then a small stack sort of side by side, and then another one sort of
Waterstones.
facing frontways. Yes, very similar, but more dimly lit. There is an old, wiry-haired human man behind the counter. What do you guys want to do?
I laughed because I thought of a name. Waterbones.
Yeah, Waterbones is the name of the shop. Okay.
Anyways,
Yep.
go ahead, Misha.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, sir. I'm really after a book, Sailor on the Hague, please.
Oh yes, it's one of my favorites. I have a copy back there. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay,
And
thank
he
you.
goes behind a curtain, and you start to hear some moving of crates and rummaging around. What are you guys doing whilst he is moving around and looking for this book?
I'm going to look at what other books there are available.
Okay, of course you are. Roll me a perception check, please.
Is this where people come to buy naughty books then? Just purely dirt?
Well, given the type of shop this is, yes. Given
You see the
that,
name Waterbones inscribed on a plaque on the wall.
given that this is where they sell books of that nature, it makes sense that this is where people come to buy them.
I don't like it.
You wanted to come here.
Only to get this one book, because I owe Pebbles the book. That is it.
Maybe you should buy her another book to make up for it.
Do you want another book, Pebbles, to make up for the fact that I gave your book away?
It's all right. I'm having a browse myself.
What did you roll, Pebbles?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, she
You
can find
see-
her own book.
An array of books around. You see one called An Elf's Last Chance. You see one called A Council of Men. You see another one which is similar in title to The Sailor and the Hag, but it is A Man and His Beholder.
Can I check if it's a sequel?
You can roll me an investigation check.
You're just naming more books you need to write those.
I'm not writing any of these books. It is not a sequel, but it does look like it is written by the same author.
What's it called?
A Man and His Beholder.
Man and His Beholder. Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay. Great.
I'll wait for the guy to come back.
Bet that's what he says in book as well.
He comes back after a short amount of time.
And my apologies, I've only got a first edition, which is quite pricey.
It's not used, is it?
It is not used, no.
And how much? How much are we talking right now?
For this one, it would be 9 gold.
He turns to Pebbles. I know I owe you a book, but I think that's a little bit too much.
Well, here, she'd probably like this one. How much is this one?
And that one 5 silver. Fans of Henderson Vont, I see.
One of my friends is, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
A good author.
Would you like me to buy that Pebbles instead? And we can call it even.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think she'd like that. Excuse me, sir. Please, you sound like you know a lot about these kinds of books. What is your favourite part about this author's work?
Just the massive description that they give. The scenes are quite fantastical.
What's your favourite description, please? Have you got any quotes?
You would have
That
to
come
read
to
the
mind?
books.
Okay.
Don't try it. Don't fuck with me.
Okay. Yeah, Misha, this should be fine.
Okay. I'd like to purchase this book then, please.
No worries. Would you like it gift wrapped?
Yeah. Is it any extra cost?
1 extra silver, yes.
No, thank you.
He takes the 5 silver off you, so mark 5 silver off of your inventory.
Yeah.
I go outside.
You can go outside, yeah, can I?
Can I just look around? Are we like on a street, like more like a square?
You're on a street.
Can I look around? Anyone kind of keeping watch in the shop?
Roll perception.
Nervous about this bloody other blade. 15.
Okay. You see one person that is keeping an eye on the shop. They are over the road. They have a newspaper. They have a hat.
Are there eye holes
and
cut
they
into
have
the newspaper?
There are not eye holes cut into the newspaper, unfortunately, but that would have been good. And they have a big brown trench coat that with the collars up. You can just see sort of the edge of them. You can't quite make out a face.
And they're watching the shop.
You can see sort of a brief look over, but then back to the newspaper, seeing you.
Does it look like anyone I've encountered before?
Roll me investigation.
Ooh. Is it one of the... I don't know. Does my advantage come into this if they're any of those?
No.
Damn it. I'm never going to use that.
You might one day.
I thought it would be really handy, like advantage in all these different creatures, and it's not come up. 9.
I'd say even with a 9. You get the sense by the mannerisms of them and the way they're standing that it's Cujo.
I walk over.
Okay. He, whilst carrying on looking at this newspaper. About time you noticed me, to be honest. I've been following you all morning. What are you doing in the dirty bookshop?
Oh, Misha needed I'd get another book for his collection.
Nice. I like it. Wouldn't catch me in there.
You should talk to him about it. He likes to brag about his collection.
I'm alright, thanks. It's not really my scene, if you know what I mean.
What do you think out here? So
You guys, with the fact that we had what happened yesterday, should maybe be starting to be aware of your surroundings.
Yes.
I've been looking like this all morning. None of you have noticed.
Yes. We've never. I know. I think we're being a bit overconfident. I think we
A
assumed
little
they.
bit.
Yes. They didn't follow us, so we were fine. But you're right. We should start being more observant.
Yes, I could have jumped you at any moment, but I didn't.
And I thank you for that. Thank you. Did you want to now join us, or did you want to keep following us?
Following you was fun, but the general would like to speak to you if possible.
As soon as possible, or just
When you get a chance.
we
Finish up your dirty book shopping, and then maybe a little bit later on.
we need
I'll
to
be
stop
there.
by the library, but we can go after.
Yeah, sure.
Did you want
I'll
to join
see you
us?
there.
Okay.
I'm alright, thanks. I don't like libraries. In fact, I don't like books.
That's fair.
He just stares at you for a second.
I step back.
And then he walks off.
I'll remain on the bench. Wait for the rest of the
You
party
see
to
as
come out.
he puts his hat down as he walks off, sort of collars up, walks off. What the rest of you doing? Are you still dirty book shopping, or are you finished?
Hold on.
Okay.
I
You go
like
outside
that.
and
Before-
see. Go on.
Like I said, before I do, I'll hand the book over to Pebbles and say, I apologise for giving your book away, so I hope this fixes it.
Oh, thanks, Mish. I'm sure Emora will love this. I'll let her know what. I'll let you know her review.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Put it
Misha,
back.
you do pay back favours then, even though you're friends.
It was just nice. It's just a nice thing to do. I didn't realise it was something to give away, but it was my choice.
So,
But I think it's the fact it's my choice to repay the favour.
yeah, it was Jeremiah's choice as well.
But
He could have said no.
but he needed something from you. You wanted payment in return.
A favour. Favour.
It's like a payment, though, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. This
I
with
haven't taken
Pebbles.
payment yet.
Pebbles gave me the book, and I gave the book away. I didn't realise she gave me to just as a loan. I didn't think of anything, so I wanted to give her something back.
Like a favour. And I'm going to walk away.
Okay.
I'll probably just speak to Pebbles. She's a bit of a strange lady.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
As you exit Waterbones, you see Jeremiah sat on a bench just over the other side of the road.
Walk over to Jeremiah. Are you a little tired, Jeremiah?
Why do you think I'm tired?
Just sitting on a bench.
Find those shops uncomfortable. It's a good thing I did. Hugo was just here. General's asked to speak to us.
Okay. Are we do you want to go there now, or go to the library first, then go there, or what?
I mean, I said to Cujo we would probably go after we went to the library, but we could go before if you'd like.
Well, it's a group decision, I think. It's up to everybody.
Maybe he'll give us a job where we need to go to the library and then we'll have to go back twice because that's happened with him before.
That's a good point.
Okay, let's go there.
Makes sense. Let's go to
Where you go?
the
The generals.
Okay.
The generals.
Feel bad, like to Cujo.
Are we just following Cujo now? Is it if he's on his way to the generals as
I
well?
think he's gone.
Yeah.
We're just following him now.
He's
I
gone.
put my coat up.
You didn't see him.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
No. So, start making your way over to Garden Heights. Is there anything anyone would like to say or do on the journey over to the General's house?
I want to pull out the book and start reading from it, and I would like word by word what is read in the first 2 sentences, please.
Roll me investigation, please.
Why do I have to have investigation? I'm just pulling it out my back and reading it.
Because I said so.
Because you can't read.
Can I give you guidance?
You can.
Can I give you guidance?
What does guidance do again? It gives you a D4?
D4.
D4. Okay, investigation. Okay. Okay, plus 17 plus 17 plus 4 is 21
Okay.
altogether.
The beginning of the book tells of a man named Jarrell who is wandering through a forest by himself and crying over the death of his wife. Those are the first couple of passages of the book.
It's a little sad, that, Pebbles. Are you sure it's a sex book?
Have
we just got one book?
I don't. Can I flip it over and read the blurb?
There is no blurb.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're reading.
Maybe you should flip it to a middle page because I feel like they've got to warm up.
Blurbs are fairly
That's true.
modern inventions.
Yeah, very modern.
Like I'd go for middle book.
Okay.
Or a third of the way in.
I'll flip. And I'll start reading.
Louis says something fuming.
Roll investigation.
Can I give her guidance again?
Okay.
I love the fact that you're just reading this dirty book over Pebble's shoulder.
Yeah.
Wish we'd have listened to Louis's sensual voice reading this sex book.
Anyone? Okay, that's 25 altogether.
Okay. Flicking to what section are you flicking to? A third in, the end, the middle? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go for about
Third in.
about third in.
Okay.
Here we go.
Strap in, boys.
Do you think I'm describing anything while we're live on Twitch?
I say.
Another thing coming.
Come on, you can do it like how they do it in them weird ones where they're like the weasel growled.
Let me get to where the weasel growl. What are you reading?
His member.
You know what I mean, though? His member. Oh, God.
As you
Go on.
flick to the section
I've got
you
a
are
better
looking
one.
for.
His velvet covered blade.
Oh, God.
Are we finished, children? Would you like a description of what is happening in the book?
Oh,
No.
I'd love to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't either, but hey ho.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Oh.
At this point in the book, Jarrell has met a woman called Vanara, who is introducing him to certain acts. That is as far as I'm going with that.
Okay. I'm going to stop reading and I'm going to close it and I'm going to go, Misha,
It is very graphic.
cover your ears. I'm putting it away.
How close are we to the generals?
Told you.
Not
Third of the
fucking
way
close
through.
enough.
Third of the way through.
Can I check our surroundings,
shame,
see if we're
Martin.
being followed?
Yeah, roll perception.
My nose is starting to grow. I'm joking.
19.
It does not seem that you are being followed. After a walk, you are back in Garden Heights and back at the General's house.
Knock. His door.
Okay. You knock at the door, and Cujo answers, not wearing a hat or holding a newspaper or a trench coat. Well, that was a quick trip to the library. Did you get lost?
We decided to come here first.
Right, okay. Lying to me and,
It was just a change of plans rather
taking
than a
your
lie.
Not checking your surroundings when you're walking around the city, doing all the good stuff today, I see. Come in.
Yes.
I hope you're hungry. The general laid on a spread.
It's nice of him.
Very
He
nice.
opens the door, leads you to the familiar dining room you have been to previously. As you walk in, there are plates of very fine food. There is a whole goose in the middle of the table, roasted. There are side plates of all manner of potatoes, vegetables, meats, cheeses, breads. The general is stood at the end of the table. Welcome. I wanted to have you over to, one, say thank you, and two, maybe start again. We seem to have got off on a bit of a sore foot, and I would rather work with people that I like and that like me and get on in a respectable and friendly manner.
That sounds like a lovely idea. Thank you.
Please, do eat, and I shall get some drinks, some wine, perhaps.
Right.
He
Take a seat.
goes and gets some wine.
The next to him again.
Cujo. Okay. Cujo looks over at you. You never done anything like this for me.
I think this is for you too, Cujo. A group effort. We know we never could have done that without you.
I know. It's true. And I couldn't have done it without you. So we're even, I guess. The general walks back in with a few bottles of wine, places them on the table and some nice glasses, puts them all at
Can I
different
check them?
place settings. Can you check them?
Are any of them frost wine?
Roll me a perception check.
Are you using that like the knowledge thing again? Okay, you were saying before, like you wanted to try and
Actually,
get
yeah,
advantage of something.
I've got brewer supplies.
You can have advantage anyway, because if it is frost wine, then you will spot and know if it is frost wine.
Is it perception or investigation?
Just perception, just to have a
14.
brief look over the table. One of them
What
is
is
frost,
frost wine?
wine. Are you asking this out in person or?
Yeah, I'm asking you. This is like me.
I pick it up to examine it.
Okay.
This is Meridian wine. Since you've all been so interested in my homestead.
Can I sort of can I have a taste?
Yeah, I was going to open it. Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay.
Pour myself some, and then I'll pass the glass to Pebbles.
Thanks.
Cujo looks at you and says, "You should always pour the glass for the lady first and not yourself."
I did. I poured into a glass and handed it to Pebbles.
I'll let you off.
Would you like some?
Can I just swill it and then I'm gonna recite the. You know how they say, like, you know, from the book I read last week, and I'm gonna recite just all the jargon, like, oh, the bouquet is flavorful and sweet, but has an earthy undertone. It's
Roll me-
cold.
Roll me a performance check, please.
Come on, I've been doing good. Don't let me down now. 13.
The rest of you that is hearing Pebbles recite this, tasting notes of this wine, she seems to know what she's talking about.
I'm not tasting it, but I'm
Just
just
smelling it.
I'm just smelling it. Yeah, they do that, don't they?
Yeah, same thing. Still tasting
I
notes.
just taste like the air of it.
I didn't realise you were such a connoisseur, Pebbles.
What can I say? I'm a cat of many talents.
You know your wines.
Mm-hmm.
General?
Mhm.
Are you waiting for me to? I was lost in the moment that was happening there. I so eloquently described the wine. I liked it.
Would you like a glass?
Yes, please. My favorite wine.
Really?
Yes.
That makes me happy to hear. I'll pour in I pour myself one.
Mhm.
Though, I mean, Pebbles isn't going to drink hers. Doesn't seem like. Not unless we add milk. Anyone else like a glass? I'm not really
Would
looking at
anyone-
Misha since I know he doesn't drink.
Would anyone like a glass of whiskey?
Oh God.
No.
No.
Let that age, I think.
No,
Maeve?
okay.
I think I would like to try one.
I'll pour some. But the bottle's going to be like empty now. I hand you the glass.
I'll take it.
I'll raise the glass and just do new friends and partnerships.
Yes. Agreed.
Dink.
The general looks over at you. I promised you more information. Once you have started doing work for me and I can start to develop some sort of trust with you.
Did?
So firstly, my sincerest thanks for your efforts. At the underground tavern last night. You are on the path to proving yourself to be capable. And for that, I thank you. There is more at stake than meets the eye with this. The Velvet Blade's influence is spreading almost like a poison. Unfortunately, it is starting to infiltrate the highest echelons of our city's leadership.
Oh, God,
I've
what's going again?
received... Right. Change scene, Ed.
Yeah.
Wipe us back.
Combat.
Just for anything.
How's that, everyone?
Guys, is that better?
Hello.
I mean, I can delete the audio caption, just re-add it. If it does anything.
Yes.
Yes,
Ed,
everyone
yes.
But I'm better, but no one else is.
Just put us onto the intro and put us back. Let it play for a second and then put it back.
Yeah, just so.
How's that?
Right, how about now?
Better.
Anybody can hear us?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Right,
Let me.
we'll disconnect quickly and we'll reconnect.
Do you want me to try deleting the audio caption, redoing it?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
One sec, guys.
Where's the delete? Add audio output capture. Nope, wrong thing. No, all right.
Can't we
What
just
pain.
push on as well?
How's that for now, everyone? I mean, all you need to talk.
Yeah, how's that, guys? Is that better?
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Here we
Good
go.
stuff.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we just do
We're
that.
there.
That's easy. That's very easy to do.
Cool.
I could even just try muting it quickly, like turning the volume off, turning it back on, and see if that's anything
Maybe.
next
Yeah.
time. But okay, cool.
Cool.
It's a
Right.
quick fix.
Yes.
Technician
So
Ed.
the general. Say again.
I said Technician Ed.
Oh,
Hello.
The
technician.
engineer.
Oof. Don't give me that much credit.
So the general has said so far, just in case the crackly noise, that. Wait, go to pitter patter.
There's no way. To...
Yes. The general has said so far thank you for your efforts.
Yeah.
But it spreads further than that. The Velvet Blade is spreading like a poison, and they're infiltrating the highest echelons of our city's leadership.
Just the city. They haven't infiltrated the rest of the alliance.
I am unsure of the rest of the Alliance. My main aim is to secure this city and its future.
What is? I mean, what is their goal? I mean, they're an assassins guild. I mean, I figured they took jobs as people needed them. What influence is it that they want?
I am unsure. But I guarantee there is a purpose. You are correct. They started off as a small group that no one had heard of, in a no one cares about place, and have spread and moved from place to place, garnering influence and becoming more than that.
I side-eye Pebbles as he says this.
I sort of like, I catch him looking at me a bit, and I just carry on staring at the general.
Yeah, Misha doesn't side eye. Misha just like turns and just.
I know of troubling reports of individuals aligned with the Velvet Blade maneuvering for positions near the council.
Ah.
And if they succeed, then I don't know how much of Eldoria will be tainted. Aside from that, on a more personal note, the Velvet Blade have affected my family personally. My granddaughter was kidnapped by them about a year ago, and I haven't got her back. And I will get her back. I cannot do it alone, which is why I've been looking for people.
Do you have a lead on where she could be? I mean, she's still alive. They've still got her somewhere.
I would assume they still have her. She was born with a gift magically. She has unique abilities.
What are they?
She is extremely powerful, especially for her age.
How old is she?
Any particular skill?
She was 9 when she left us. She would be past her 10th summer now.
What does she look like?
For lack of a better phrase, like me but small and cute.
Oh, you are cute.
What's her name?
Thank you. Her name is Gwendara.
And you mentioned she had got abilities. Are you able to tell us what they are?
I am not too magically inclined, so I fear I would do her an injustice. I will set up a meeting with her mother, who may be able to tell you, and he looks over at you, Maeve, may be able to tell you more about what she's able to do and her capabilities.
That would be very helpful.
Do you know, like, you say that the Velvet Blade is infiltrating leadership. Are you aware of, like, do you know anybody that has infiltrated already who might be suspicious as a lead, like, as a figure in leadership, if that makes sense?
I do. And that is why I called you here. My next task for you does not involve you getting your hands dirty, but involves quite the opposite, if you would like to. Tomorrow night is the evening of the Midnight Gala, where the rich, wealthy, noble get together and drink and enjoy art, I will be attending. I would like you to attend with me. It is easier for all of us to keep our ears open than just me by myself. And if people don't know the faces, they might be more inclined to talk.
I'm assuming Cujo informed you that one of them got away last night.
Yes. And we will deal with that. Me and
They-
Cujo.
They see us with you. They'll know you're actively working against them. They don't already.
We don't know who that person was, how much influence they have. So we will deal with that when it comes to it.
When we go to this gala, our main objective is just intel gathering.
Yes. There are a few names of people that I do not trust, and I feel that they are the ones who are possibly getting an effect on people high up in this city. I do not know if it is all of them, but these are the ones that I think could be. They may be innocent.
And you know that they're going to definitely be at the gala. Is that right?
They will absolutely be at the gala, yes.
You
Okay.
Yes.
want us to accompany you as your guests, as your staff?
I want you to accompany as nobles from somewhere, where you decide should be somewhere small, kind of unheard of, and you are here with me to do business. As you are in town, I suggested that you come with me for a night of entertainment and fun. No one would question that, so what identifications you come up with is up to yourselves. You will have my store, Gardenia, to do some shopping. This will be on me. You will buy finery, and you will look the part, but you will also act the part. I have trust that you will be able to do this.
Oh, of course.
I will definitely be able to do this. It's like I was born for it.
Pebbles looks a bit nervous.
I think I'm kind of dressed for the part already.
I think maybe you should change, as you've been seen in outfits like that by other people.
Agreed.
Okay.
And you also have been wearing that for quite a few days now, under different events happening.
You kind of say I smell?
Yes.
Of whiskey, actually.
Yes, and we
smell-
should figure out how to get that out of you as well, so you don't smell like a distillery.
Don't worry, I can
what
sort
that
that.
smell was. Was it him? I thought it was me.
Maybe we could play
Yeah,
it up
he's
as like
he's
a
he's
cologne.
creating a very fine aged whiskey. In him.
He's actually a fermenting barrel.
Yeah.
If we drop some herbs, maybe some spices in there, maybe we can make like a cologne.
Which ones, Jeremiah? And we'll try and stuff them in.
Joe's standing with some rosemary in his hand and just waiting.
I was thinking more like allspice.
I don't have any of that. I don't know what it looks like.
The
The
Shall we try the rosemary?
The general sort of clears his
Sorry,
throat.
Sorry.
So the names of the people that I'm interested in. Mr. Etik Roan. I will give you all of these names.
Oh, thanks.
Wonderful.
Tick.
Yes. God, I broke my computer.
Mr. Etik Roan. He is a human male, dark hair. He has a piercing gaze, and you'll recognize him just off of that description, I promise you. He is a charmer and likes to hold the room.
What's his title?
That is his title. That is all
What,
he
charmer?
does.
Room holder.
Businessman?
He is Aristocratic.
So, Lord?
Doesn't go by lord. Doesn't believe in titles.
He's one of those people, is he?
That's how you know you're powerful, when you don't need to use the title.
Do not get me wrong, all of these people are powerful. Secondly, we have Lady Esmeralda von Book.
Von Book.
Yes.
Not 2 book.
I
He
used to
looks at
know
you
an Esmeralda, but she was
confused.
much, much bigger.
You were saying
And she had
about-
very sharp teeth.
You were saying about Lady Von Book.
Matty's just
Half elven lady. Dark red
The-
hair.
The Esmeralda I know wasn't an elven lady.
Greenland.
Always wears green. She is a very high up political figure in this city, as well as noble.
Does she hold an office? A role?
She does hold a role, but not many people know what that is. Most say sort of right-hand lady to the council. Next, Sir Damocles Grimes.
Fucking hell.
That's her name.
I'm glad you sent us these
I will
names.
send you all of the names.
I'm butchering this spelling, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely, you are.
That's the easiest one to spell so far. At least Damocles is
Good.
What's his Damocles? What?
Grimes.
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 Grime or Grimes?
Grimes.
Shh.
Tiefling male. Dark red of skin. You will not miss him. He will be the only dark red tiefling I am aware of in this room. Imposing presence, commands respect. He is a decorated knight, not of this place. But comes from further afield.
What brings
He
him here?
is over. He mingles with politics over this way now. He likes to dabble in lots of places in Ethany. Lastly, Lady Octavia Ernest. You will spot Lady Ernest from a mile away. She will be cloaked, and will keep and remain cloaked, as she is drow.
Drow.
Drow, yes. Pale skin, glowing lavender eyes. I am unsure of her ties. She is the one I am leaning most towards as to why she will be there.
okay. So
That
you've
is my
made-
list
How
of
common a drow?
people.
Yeah.
Not very, at all.
Like, would we know what a drow is then?
You would know what a drow is, but
So
you
we would know why she needs to be cloaked.
more than anything would read about them more than seeing them.
The
What did
fact
you
that she-
ask, sorry?
The fact that she needs to be cloaked makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you've told us that the people we need to keep an eye
Yes.
and ears on. Is there certain things we need to listen out for?
Yeah, is there any reason why you don't trust these people?
When you spend enough time with people of this ilk, you start to learn the people that you can trust and the people that would sell you anything to go against your back and gain themselves favor. These people are people I do not think have the best interests of this city in mind, and to me are the most likely to be having links to the Velvet Blade. They have shady pasts. Some have shady presence.
Do I recognise any names?
You do not.
Do I?
Oh, sorry.
Never has to ask.
I understand this is a different kind of task. But I believe that you are all quite charming in your own ways. Some less than others. He doesn't look at anyone specifically when he says that.
Not even a little bit.
No. Cujo will not be attending with you.
Oh.
I've set him on some other things to do. But I will be there. And if you need any assistance at all, I will be there. Any of you that can hide weapons in good places, please do, because you will be stripped of arms when we enter.
How thoroughly do they check?
Pretty thoroughly. Depends on what you are trying to do.
Well, if I'm wearing a dress, how thoroughly would they check?
Not as thoroughly as one might think.
So, like, I can position them under the skirt
You should be able to, yes.
and down, like,
Yes.
good to know.
That's was today's space for our weapon.
If you want to shove a knife down your top, Jeremiah, you can shove it down your own top.
I think I'm going to struggle to get my short swords in.
You could wear a dress.
I don't really have the figure for it.
That's what corsets are for.
How long are the swords?
Are you going to swallow them?
How will we get them out?
Stick your hand in.
Depends
I
on how long they
mean-
are. Yeah.
I don't know how long a long sword's long. Like I think it's like
Short sword is probably like that big.
like a maybe like an arm,
Like forearm.
forearm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about the size of your arm.
Oh,
But
thank
wouldn't
you.
they hear them clinking together?
I mean,
and-
if they're in the scabbard,
We have rough materials you could use at Gardenia to wrap them. If you
I mean,
were
if they-
going to use
they have-
Misha here as a chest.
they have leather scabbards. Which it would probably stop them. We need to get the liquid out of you, though.
Yeah, we can
Don't
look
worry.
at that. I do have a question though. I mean, obviously, I'm 7 foot tall, wooden-looking creature. Would I not stick out? I mean, I'm guessing I'm not aristocratic-looking type.
You will be fine. We will dress you aristocratically. And we will decide, well, you will decide somewhere forest-like that you are from. And you are the noble of that place. And your kind is very common there. Those who do not know that are obviously uneducated. That is how aristocrats talk and think.
Do I sound aristocratic?
You just have to pretend like you know, and if they don't know, then you pretend that they're stupid.
Okay,
That's what rich people do.
I'll try. Good
We'll get you like a monocle and your mustache.
Hello. Like that? Does that sound okay?
Possibly.
Good morning.
You are not needing to put on a different voice. Your
Oh, thank
voice
God.
works perfectly.
Okay, thank you very much.
There's no distinguishing voices that the nobility
We could-
or aristocrats have. They change.
We could get you a Stetson and some like boots, and I think you'd fit right in.
I'd like one of those dangly things on your neck.
Like, yeah, a white suit and like a little, do you know, like a, you know, like a cow's head, like a longhorn thing, like holding it shirt instead of a tie.
We're
and
not
a,
being
you know, like big white
stereotypical at all.
Stetson.
Not
I think you'd
stereotypical at
be-
all, but never mind.
I don't suppose you've got any ideas, General, of places we could appropriate for our others, so to speak.
Anywhere that is not well known. This is a big world. Don't pick a big city.
Oh, we got the atlas, so we can just.
There you go.
I was
Well,
debating Meridia.
I'm from Elenia. Is that like far enough?
It's called a bolo tie.
I've not heard of it, so yes, that works.
Wonderful.
Where's Elenia?
Bolo.
I have heard of Meridia. That is an issue.
Yes.
Where is
Bolo
it?
tie, thank you.
Where is Elenia? Right?
It's part of the Quentaran forest. Many wood elves live there.
And how would you get there if you was to travel from the general's house? How would you get to that forest?
I mean, it'd take you a very long time. Depends. You can walk. You can get a horse.
Unless you,
Well,
You
we've
would
got a
need to
map
get like
right
a
here.
boat.
unless you, I mean, I upload the map. I mean, unless you cut
Pebbles
across
is
the
just stood here like this with the map.
unless you cut across the Mortimer.
Can you show me on the map?
Yeah,
It's that big place called Quentaran Forest.
it's on the eastern side of Lake Mortimer.
Reese, are you looking at the map and you can't find it? Because your eyes are shifting.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'll look at it later. Okay.
I'll point it out after session.
Is there any questions that we should ask these people, General? Or should we just like listen to them? Should we try and talk to
Listening,
them?
trying to talk and charm, not asking direct questions.
I can be rather charming when I want to be.
I don't doubt that for a second. Find interesting ways of trying to garner information. Damocles,
do you
for
know?
instance, does enjoy a drink.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Is there any particular like dresses, either styles or colours I could wear that would draw any of their attentions?
I'm not sure. I've never been one for ladies' fashion. Sigmund at Gardenia will help you. He is much more up on that stuff than I am.
Mr. Rune, what does he? Well, do you know anything about his interests?
He is an aristocrat. He is into the finer things in life. There will only be good drinking, good food, and good art.
What kind of art?
There will be performances. There will be a gallery on show of local artists' work. The odd sculpture or pot might be on show. Stuff like that in general. On top of that, I do hope you all have an enjoyable evening too. They can be quite fun. They are a bit show-offy and a bit fancy at times and a bit too much for myself, but the food is good and some of the company is okay.
Would you like us to meet you there or meet you here?
You shall meet me here. I will have carts arranged.
Do you know of anywhere that we could possibly stay? Because where we were staying is no longer safe, and then where we stayed last night is quite expensive, and they don't sell breakfast
Yes, I was
at a
gonna,
reasonable price.
I was going to ask if you perhaps had any properties in the city we could temporarily.
Lend.
I do not. They're all in use currently.
That makes sense.
I can get you cheap board at a tavern here in Garden Heights, the Whimsical Wanderer.
Oh, that's a name.
And is it safe? Is it quite safe?
It is as safe as any other tavern in Garden Heights.
If you could, that'd be brilliant. Thank you. That's much appreciated.
I might not be able to get it for you for this evening, but
That's fine. We can go back to our.
if you can make do for one
Yeah,
evening, then I can
find another tavern.
arrange
That's
something.
fine. Thank you.
An important thing to remember is the lady holding the gala. Just so you're aware of whose gala it is and who you are thanking for your arrival. Lady Isolde de War. I will send you all of these names.
Good job on the names, though.
I mean, they're nice.
You will recognize her by her striking yellow skin with shades of orange, and her hair that resembles fire. She is an esteemed noble and philanthropist and a good friend of mine. The gala will be held at her residence, named Whispering Pines. It is a beautifully, architecturally elegant place. So, with the fact that a lot of gold was chucked into a building like that, there's your first talking point to anyone. The beautiful building. I would not congregate too much unless you are talking. I would split.
Of course.
I would work the room, mingle. Possibly arrive at separate times. I will leave the cart maybe a street or two over. Maybe arrive in twos.
You want us all to claim to be from the same place, or all be from
No.
different?
I want you to not know each other,
Of course.
apart from maybe in twos.
If we arrive in twos, is it considered unladylike here to arrive without a man?
You can arrive by yourself. There are lots of strong individual women that work and live in this city. You can arrive
Wonderful. That's
twos,
what I like to hear.
in twos of ladies. That is completely your choice. But it will look very suspicious if I have... He starts counting. Where is the other one of you?
She's
Field trip.
she's
She's gone for a facial.
Okay.
camper day.
It would look suspicious if I have 5 people mingling and sticking together.
Yes.
So I would rather come as couples, come as individuals.
We can do that.
But you do not know each other
I'm
once
happy
you are
to
in
come
there.
by myself. I
That
know
is
how to work
absolutely
a
fine.
room.
When you are there by yourself, you know none of these other people except for myself. You are a guest of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be careful.
How
do
we
we
interact
know
with each other.
The cart will be left a couple of streets over, and you shall arrive as and when, periodically, to assume a stance of unfamiliarity with each other.
How do we say we know you? Because do we all know you the same way or different ways?
Through different business ideas. You can come
So-
up with whatever business that you want. You know that I own Gardenia, so I am in the clothing business, but
Well, I make
I have
jewelry, so
fingers.
we make a
So
great
there we
pair.
go. So you are a contact, and I'm looking at owning a jewelry shop. The rest of you, whatever you are into or doing, I will go along with.
What is your first name other than General? Because I feel like I maybe would know your first name.
You may call me Augustus.
Wonderful. Sounds like we've got a real plan. This Lady Earns. Any idea what her interests are?
No, and that's what scares me, because I don't know of her very well at all.
Does your friend, Lady Isolde, no?
She may.
I guess
That
you
is a
can't really
question for
ask,
her.
can you?
No.
Who was the one who liked drinking? Sorry, the tiefling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damocles.
What does Etric?
Etic.
I can't read my
Good
own spelling,
drink,
let alone
food,
if I
and
could spell it
art.
right. Etic Rowan.
He's
What
already
does
said
he?
that he's an aristocrat and he likes
Sorry.
the finer things.
Yeah, just fine things in general, nothing specific.
Yes.
Fun
Okay.
book.
Is a horse lady. She's very much into her horses.
Horse lady.
Right. Anything else
Make
you'd like
your-
us to know?
No, I think that is all. Make your way over to Gardenia whenever you feel needed, and maybe when you have your friend with you after her facial. And get yourself some outfits. Sigmund will know you're coming.
You mentioned, have we built up enough trust for an exchange of information?
I've given you information.
What about something not related to this?
I've given you information.
Fair enough.
Shall we head to the library? For
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see our good friend Maggie.
You may take some food with you if you'd like. There is more here than I could ever consume.
Could I please get a pack up for Azalea?
Yes, you may.
can I grab the goose?
Are you actually grabbing the goose?
Yeah, but
Are you
You
going to
can if
drag
you
it out
want.
at cat flap?
Are you grabbing the goose?
Yeah.
Oh. No one does anything to stop you. You hear Cujo laugh.
She's quite hungry. I do apologise.
It's fine.
I'm gonna tie it to the bottom of like my backpack with a rope.
Do you know how big they are?
It's dragging along the floor.
Thank you, General, for your
You're
hospitality.
You're very welcome. I will see you tomorrow evening.
Oh, sorry. Before we your granddaughter.
Yes.
I appreciate that this must be a difficult subject. They took her, but they've done nothing to listen to demands.
No. I don't know what they want with her.
Perhaps her abilities.
I think
As
it will
I
be
would
her
assume so.
powers.
I would assume so. For what purpose, I'm unsure.
I think once we've spoken to her mother, we should hopefully get a better idea of her abilities
Yes.
and why they may want them. What time should we be at the tavern for the first carriages to start arriving?
Come here.
Come here.
the carriages will be leaving from here. So if you arrive here, maybe an hour before
time?
midnight.
An hour before midnight.
Starts at midnight. Oh, midnight.
It's the
gala.
midnight gala, yes.
Yes, that makes sense. That's what I named.
Sorry, it's the back door all over again.
What are you on about?
I don't know. Race is in his own fucking world.
No, because he said, like, remember the last time he said, "Where's the back door?" He's like, "In the back." It's Wednesday midnight gala at midnight.
Midnight.
Ongoing theme. Never mind. just me being me.
It could be
So
just a
range, but
gala
leave
that
it alone.
ends at midnight.
Yeah, or that has a
Or-
special event at midnight,
Yeah.
like fireworks, like New Year's Eve.
It's not.
Thank you, Meg.
Anyway. But you are right.
We'll leave you to your what's left of your meal.
Thanks. It was for you. So
Oh, I mean, do we
anything
wanna
that
save the
is
meal?
there, you
Next to
can
drink.
take the stuff and leave. She's dragging the goose around already. It's fine.
I'll make some doggy bags.
Okay. He hands one over for Azalea.
Okay, see you at the gala then. Okay.
See you
Yes.
at 11.
I will await names and stuff beforehand.
Well, how should we? You want us to tell you when we get here at 11, or send
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go to the lab then.
Okay.
Yeah. How well known is Rydale in Astravia? That'd be a bad location to pick.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. To be
There are
somewhere
other
else.
lots of like villages and towns and stuff that aren't on the map that you guys have as well. So if you are stuck for something, I can give you a selection of stuff that I have.
Thank you.
Is there anything you guys are saying in the sort of hour and a half it's going to take you to get to the library?
So, what coloured dresses are you getting?
I was thinking purple. Maybe.
I think you'd look really good in purple.
Oh, thank you.
I have no idea. Fashion is not something I know a lot about.
Me neither.
Oh, well,
I'll ask Sigmund.
welcome my entire
I'll see
life.
what he thinks.
Clothing's meant to be practical.
No, it's meant to be pretty and uncomfortable.
Why don't you want your clothing to be uncomfortable?
Because then it looks good.
It looks good if it makes you uncomfortable.
Yes. We'll try a corset on and you'll see what I mean.
Pebbles, what do you have in mind for that big turkey? You're gonna
It's a
carry that around
goose.
The goose, sorry, I do apologise.
Mm.
You're just going to carry that around with you all day? Are you going to eat
Eating it.
all?
I stroke his head a little bit.
No food in the library.
Maybe I'll keep it.
Do you reckon you can eat it all?
Give me a few days.
After dragging it across the floor, you may not want to eat it.
I just want to eat its ass. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh!
Yours is fine, but the goose.
I did not. No. Right. Can
I'm
someone cut
actually
that out?
losing the will to live.
I can't. I didn't even.
We
mean
are
that
live.
to-
We are
I
live.
didn't even.
How do we cut it out?
Everyone, you all need to end the
Clip
live,
it.
and
Clip it.
we'll go.
I've
We're
just-
going
I've
on a
clipped
break.
I've clipped it already, Ollie. I've clipped it.
Oh my god. So
I mean, I won't
Pebbles,
anyway.
is that a hobby of yours?
I will just eat its wings.
But not
Um,
us.
Oh god.
Does anyone else want some?
I'm good.
No.
Is it like actually cooked, like a cooked goose?
It's
or is it
roasted,
just
yeah.
the-
Yeah, you're
Okay.
stroking like the neck of this goose that has been plucked and roasted, like some
You know,
serial
they
killer.
remove the head before it's cooked. Has it got a
Yeah.
head?
No, it hasn't. You said you were stroking its head. You are stroking like the neck has been left on for decoration purposes. You are stroking this stumped neck as you are talking to Misha like a deranged serial killer about not eating his ass. Just to paint a picture for everyone.
Absolute love Pebbles.
I want to back out. I want to back
Too late.
out.
Too late.
I mean, Maggie's not gonna let you into the library of food.
I'll just tie him up to a post nearby.
Like a pet.
What?
So
That's not even.
With those people now. With the pet.
What do you-
cooked
Maybe
goose.
we stuff it inside Misha and then we could get it out later.
Wait a minute. In fact, can we just go on this subject of
Yeah.
you two trying to make me into a brewery? By the way,
Didn't.
with the rosemary, you did. It was asking
No,
for
I
rosemary.
said we can try to disguise the smell of whiskey as like a cologne.
If it worked, we could make a lot of money. You can sell aged whiskies for quite the pretty penny.
I don't want you shoving things down my throat.
I mean, you did offer to eat my friend, but whiskey's your limit.
I didn't offer to eat your friend. It was just
You did. You offered to eat my demeanour, but
Well,
using you as a distillery is the way you draw the line.
We moved on from that conversation.
You offered to
oh my
eat
God,
my
how far
dead
to
friend
the
with black
library?
goo running out of their orifices, and whiskey's your limit.
It depends how far Pebbles wants to keep like sticking her foot in weird conversational spikes because I'm clipping every one of them.
Yes.
Pebbles, anything else to say?
I don't think I'm going to say anything for the rest of the session now.
Okay. We did get some questions as to why are you tying it as a roasted goose, but only Pebbles will know.
You think this is like a live goose up on the table?
No, not a live one, but I was like, maybe if it's just like killed and like, you know, like taxidermized almost for decoration, or if it's roasted.
Set piece.
Taxidermy goose.
Why
set
No, but like,
Taxidermy goose in the middle of the table of food.
well, no, but I didn't know if they kept the feathers on it or not. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Why would you keep feathers on something that's for
I don't
food?
know. I just keep thinking of a pig with an apple in its mouth.
Yeah, but it doesn't have feathers.
Yeah,
So
but
don't
don't
have-
pluck 'em, they don't need
I
to
know
don't have
pigs don't have
feathers.
feathers. I
You don't
know
pluck
pigs don't have
pigs.
feathers.
Pigs
Oh my god.
like it's like crackling.
Oh,
to the
God.
library.
You are approaching the library.
Look around for Grok. Sorry.
Rob
In the
said
library.
As we're approaching, because this is where we found him last time.
it is.
Maybe this is just where he.
Oh, when I
chills.
wasn't there. Okay, yeah.
Perception. Yeah, 11.
You do not see Grok.
Yeah, sugar.
He doesn't seem to be around.
Do I see a post anywhere?
A post?
Yep.
As in, like, to tie the fucking goose to?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I walk
I
into the
point-
library.
I point at
Yes.
the post and say to Pebbles, "Are you going to tie him up? I found a post right here for you."
Thanks, Misha. I will tie the goose to the post.
I don't think it'll be there by the time you come back out.
Yeah, the rat will have it.
Someone's gonna look at it and be like, fucking hell, how long has it been left out here?
Someone left their poor goose outside and someone's gone and roasted it and returned it.
Oh,
What kind of
God.
sick city is this?
Oh,
Do you have to hold it up high so none of the creatures can get to it?
I mean, yeah, why not? I'll tie it so it's off the ground. I'm doubling down on this shit.
Yeah, do
I'm
it.
in the library.
Yep.
That's like the book.
I'm gonna follow Jeremiah.
I'm gonna
Well,
follow
you
in
can do
after
it.
I tie the
Me and
goose.
Pebbles are tying a
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
goose.
before we go, shall we empty you? just get rid of this.
Excuse me?
mean,
gone.
that wasn't the dirty
She's
thing
left.
you
She's
said.
gone. She's killed
It's not. It's just the way she comes out with things.
Oh god.
I fucking hate this fucking D&D group. Making me have to be perfect.
No one said anything.
Stop laughing then. Right.
You're the one talking like you're on some sort of sex line.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, gonna should we tip you upside down, but I don't know if that's any better. Shall we
Yeah. Okay, yeah, tip me
get
upside
rid of the
down.
whiskey?
Let's get rid of this whiskey then. Okay. Are you going to help me do a handstand or?
Yeah, I'll sort of help him put his legs up.
Yeah, fine. Easily done.
Emma, I swear.
I didn't. It wasn't me. It was Ed first.
I'm sick of yous.
Sorry.
It was Ed first.
His legs up.
Easily done. You lift his legs up, and the whiskey comes out.
Has the whiskey
Is it
changed it anyway?
Oh no. Okay.
Do you just say it's a dribbling?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I was
You
meant
did.
to say, like, is it spewing out? Or, like... I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay, so the two of you.
So the library.
Thank you.
Maggie is in the library. I'm not reading chat because I can't do it.
Don't. I'm just done. I think I need therapy.
You go up to Maggie. Okay. She has her back to you currently. And you hear, "Hello, Jeremiah. How
Hello,
are you?"
Maggie. I am well. How are you?
I'm good, and the rest of them are here. The rest of the marked ones.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Yes, interesting. What can I do for you today?
Is that what you call us, the marked ones?
That's what all of us call you. All of us.
What of who?
Who's
All of us. Yes, I've
the
told them.
books? The books. That's what the books call us.
The
Jeremiah,
marked
what can I
ones.
do for you today?
Do you have any books on the Elabrian language?
I do. What about it?
I would like
The
to learn
history of
it.
it. Right,
To speak
okay.
it and read it.
Okay. He's learning new languages. That could be a threat.
No.
Yes, there are books over that way, the language section.
It's just that language I spoke to you about months ago.
Yes.
I brought you some words I've managed to get from it. Turns out
Yes.
it's Elabrian.
I know it is.
Oh, you didn't mention that at the time.
You didn't ask.
Oh, I did.
I must have forgotten.
Oh, that's fair. So where are those books?
She points again over to a
Okay.
section.
Brilliant. I know those are. Also,
I sensed that the thief is in here. Where is she?
Thought we were over this.
repenting. I hope.
I
With
sort
enter,
of,
by the way.
yeah. I'm walking up. I'm walking over. I go, Maggie.
Why does it smell like goose?
I can't smell anything.
She turns to you, Pebbles. You see her eye flicker.
Liar.
What?
She just stares.
Why? I thought I gave you bread last time.
Maggie,
Yes, Jeremy.
have you ever heard?
She scares the shit out of me.
I trust her. Have you ever heard of a faction called Veru?
Maybe. Why are you asking? He asked too many questions.
I think my father had some dealings with them, perhaps. I was just wondering, what they were about when they existed.
They still exist. They have ties to the boat of Alabri. If you want information of them, best place to go is there.
There's no books here on them.
No. We do not keep books on factions.
That's fair.
Do you have any history books?
Lots of history books. What kind of history books?
The making of the world.
Looking into those markings, are we?
Yeah,
Liar.
I'm just a scholar.
Liar again.
I am a scholar, I will have you know.
History section is that way.
So you say
Section on-
I'm looking at these markings. Does that? Why do you think that they're related?
I've already told
Maggie.
you your meeting is on Monday.
I've had a meeting with someone.
Then you know about the markings. And you do not need me any further.
Oh, we wouldn't say that, Maggie. We always need you.
Speaking of which, why did they say that they didn't know who you were at the Nexus Sanctum?
You tell me. Pebbles.
Yes.
You tell me. Why? She moves
don't
really
know.
close to you, like here. You can feel her hot breath
I don't
against
know.
your fur.
I step back 1 step. And I go, why don't they know who you are?
They do know who I am, just not in this form.
Ah, okay.
What other forms do you have?
You ask too many questions. Too many questions will
Well-
get you killed.
Maggie, I would think someone working at a library would like people who ask questions.
I answered your questions on books. Did I not?
Isn't that how we learn?
Did I answer your questions on books? Yes or no?
I have many, many questions.
That's great. Good luck.
Maggie, I've not asked a question yet. Do you have any information or any books or anything regarding a man of many faces?
The room is waiting for you again whenever you are ready.
Holy shit.
You should go in the room.
And soon enough it will be ready for all of you.
What?
Oh, well, it's not ready for me now, so Misha can go in
She
it now.
moves right up to your face again, Pebbles.
Oh,
Especially you. You hear in your head. Oh, actually, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Why are you doing that? Misha's going to make
She's going to fry your brain again like she did mine.
I'm throwing a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
5.
You hear in your head, especially you. Whenever you are ready,
Stays.
you may enter the room. You do not have to do it today, but it is ready for when you are.
Okay. Jeremiah, just, I'm going to wait a few seconds. I'm going to go into this room. I'm hoping it gives us some answers that we're looking for. Misha's going to make his way nonchalantly into the room.
Okay.
Have fun.
What are the rest of you doing?
Can
I'm going
I?
to go look for history books.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna sort of, after just waiting a minute, I'm gonna go, Maggie, do you have any books on local art?
Yes, in the art section.
Oh, thanks.
Be careful.
Why?
The books bite in that section. And they told me that they don't like you.
Okay.
Over there, that way.
Cheers. I'll just walk, but as I'm walking, I'm just still looking over my shoulder every now and then. Just
Okay. Jeremiah, what are you doing?
Did you? I mean, you're welcome to come with me as I look for that language, Maggie, if you'd like.
I'm okay, thank you. I have my own things that I need to do.
Of course.
But thank you. Much appreciated.
Always nice to see you.
And you. Not so much your friends.
Yes, I do apologize for bringing them.
I lie, I actually quite like them.
Oh, really? Even Pebbles?
There's something about them that's special.
Yes, I like to think so. They put up with me, which makes them special enough.
Anyone should put up with you. You are a delight.
Oh, Maggie. That's very sweet of you. I don't. I do apologize that we come in and we kind of treat you like a researcher. I think there's just some assumption that as a librarian you've read most of the books here.
I have.
Oh, perfect. Have you ever heard something called the Silver Grove?
No.
Yeah, I've got nothing else.
She looks at you and says, I don't spend much time in jungles.
Yes. I don't suppose you've got any. I don't suppose there might be any books here, perhaps on it. Specific grove. Fair enough. I suppose you know a man called Orenthil.
I do not.
Eric's Valentine.
So you are treating me as a researcher then?
A little bit.
She turns invisible.
Bye, Maggie. I go find the books and language.
Can you and Maeve roll? Oh, and you're looking for art books as well, Pebbles. All roll me perception or investigation, your choice.
Don't suppose I get advantage because I have practically lived here the last 3 months.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Why not?
That's how you do it. $23.
Okay. Other two?
17.
Okay. Maeve, you look angry.
Nat 1 for a
Nice.
total of
Total of
3.
Beautiful.
3.
You get lost in the shelves.
Pebbles. There are lots of books on art. What kind of art are you looking for?
Local art.
Yeah, you find easily. Local art and up-and-coming artists. Looks like it was printed recently. So like a newish edition. It's more sort of magazine style than solid book. So yeah, it's got pictures of art and the artists that made them, and sculptures and stuff like that. Like very good detailed drawings of stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll read through them just to like key myself up on.
Yeah, sure.
Like
brushing up on
a
bit of knowledge. Absolutely fine. Jeremiah, you were looking for a book on the language. You find a book called Tongues of Elabria.
Thank you.
A primer in common.
All right, sit down and start reading and see how hard it will be to learn.
Maeve.
I'm just going to stand in front of the books again and wait for him to answer me.
Okay.
With that roll.
They do not answer you. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
Misha. You go over to the door. You open the door and you see this bright white light.
Okay. I'll walk in and shut the door behind me.
And that is where we'll end today's session.
You always you can't stand cliffhangers as well. You do terrible with them.
Oh man.
I think it's a perfect place to stop.
Yes.
Yeah. I literally had Misha, door, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
It was fun. It was. Martine, I've made some clips of your moments just because
Thanks.
Ollie reminded me that I can clip stuff. So the shorts making will be 3 clips easier.
Cheers.
You're welcome. Maggie as creepy as ever. Amazing.
Oh god.
Tonight's episode title, either the DM and his beholder or tie your goose up.
Oh, tie your goose up is so good.
Yeah, I like it.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. Who is Tots R Us? Because
Who is it? Tell us!
Yeah, we were
Like-
wondering.
it's very confusing because we, like, our fans are called Tots. So, who is it?
We've got fans now. We've got fans.
So
Oh,
we're just wondering if it's on we know.
It's,
Like, tell us your full
it's
name
got
and
to be-
address.
Who are you?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Ollie, to be fair, we thought it was you because it's the sort of thing you would do.
Yeah, just have an alt account.
Yeah.
But a fun session.
What
all
what
right.
I've discovered is I can't find shit.
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
unfortunately.
I love it. I love Pebbles at the minute. It's just like the comic relief of the group at the minute. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. I can't believe how many you came out with today.
It was funny. Are you secretly fuming, Martine?
What do you mean?
Are you secretly fuming? That's like, it's just, you're just funny as fuck. But what?
I'm so angry. I'm just hilarious.
Yeah, I'm so funny that it makes me angry. Why am I so boring?
No, it just I don't. Sometimes I don't even like meat, and it just end up. Yeah,
It's the things that you don't think about it.
yeah.
Oh, funny.
I don't think we're going to find out about this.
You've scared them.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, sorry. Who are you? Come back and tell us.
Oh,
I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
But
no.
good name. Like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Can't even end the stream until Egg's back. So, someone talk
It's
about
true.
stuff.
Yeah. If anyone wants to ask any questions, feel free. It will be fun. I think when we have to start dressing, looking for new clothes and new outfits for the gala. Should be fun.
I saw a TikTok the other day of this. That's why I was asking about the dress as well. So it was this girl, and she was like, "Oh, how many weapons could you hide in a dress? You know, like back in the day." And she's literally sticking them all over. She's got like a sword down her back, like in Wonder Woman. She's got them like down the front and everywhere. I'm going to send you it and be like, "So, Maeve."
Ollie, it's been stolen. Someone's got a. It's the first time they've chatted. They've been on there for a while, and it is they've got the name, Ollie. And
I can imagine Ollie just gripping his laptop. Just
yeah. Ollie is mad right now.
I'll fucking fight him. That's hilarious.
Yeah, genuinely, I don't know who it is, but Sheree, we missed you. Hope you enjoyed the session.
And think about what dress you want.
Who is it?
They don't even answer us. It's like
It's Ed. That's why it's gone off. Ed just ran into it.
Ed's alter ego.
You've never seen Tots R Us 20 and Ed in the
It's
same
true.
room.
It's true. Talking of a cliffhanger, like I need to know who this person is. Can't end. The stream can't end until we find out.
Oh, that's hilarious. Bro,
Jesus.
bloody hell.
Oh, brilliant. No, I should be back next week.
Yeah.
Good.
At least you've sort of kept up with what's going on. So like when we say we'll just let her know what's happened.
Yeah.
Then you know we don't have to explain to it.
Oh dear.
Can I stick with the
Can't
fencing
ask it.
again? Absolutely. It's completely up to you if you want to go to a gala for aristocrats and nobles in fencing gear.
Yeah.
Be like, oh sorry,
No,
I had to
you
come straight
can't.
from fencing.
We've got to go shopping first.
Would you like us to explain?
Unless you want to be dressed up as a servant that
No.
works in the stables. And still, even then, it's questionable.
Can't sadly no, because I'm a vegetarian.
Vegetarian, dragging around a dead goose.
Yeah.
Pebbles isn't vegetarian, so
That's hilarious.
but I wouldn't know how to cook a goose if you gave me one. The principles of cooking birds? No, I don't know. I can tell you how to cook
Are you
one.
Tots or us?
Who?
You.
No, why?
We've never seen you in the same room as them.
I've
You
been
walked off,
the
right?
entire session.
No,
No, it's like that. No, whenever
they didn't
comment,
say anything, and as soon as you left, they started commenting in chat.
What did
And
they?
now you're back. They've
Let me zoom
stopped.
up.
We know it's you, Ed. The game is up.
No, you've seen my username on there. No, because I was here when they said best way to end the session.
I
No
think
way.
he's
Taking it so
fucking with you.
seriously. Yeah, a little bit. Ollie sounds defensive.
yep.
I was one. Oh. I mean, I was wondering if it was my
Insight check.
Was Corey.
Insight check.
Insight
No,
check.
You've seen. I can literally.
We believe you. Chat doesn't, but we do.
I'm literally in chat now. It's Vex Demon King.
It must be someone we.
It's
Do we
got
think
to be
we
someone.
know? Yeah,
It's got to
got to be someone we know.
It's not Andy, is it?
If you don't want to say your real
Andrew
name on
does
it,
not know
do you
how
play
to
a
use Twitch.
character?
Yeah,
you
but
play a
it's just like,
character with us in
we
another
know,
session?
Like, do we know you?
Yeah, look, we asked already. I physically asked, "Who are you?"
I don't even hear
All
anyone.
right.
Oh no, they are.
It'd be
And they
amazing.
stopped talking.
It'd be amazing if
Yeah,
he
but you did
replies.
it in a terrifying way.
Yes.
Account
If he,
created
if, he,
February 17th.
if he now replies with top G, right? We know.
It's
we know
not Andrew. It's not Andrew. Andrew does not know how to use Twitch.
Oh, they're one of our first followers.
I know. I know who likes a cliffhanger. I think I know who it is.
Go on.
Not telling you.
Oh, Gianna.
I'm
Gianna.
gonna message the person and ask if it is them.
We learned lots about Jeremiah's backstory. I still can't believe I've let so much. You'll practically know though.
Still looking a bit dodgy though when you were asking questions. You're like,
What do you mean?
when you were trying to cover up some bits, weren't you?
I do that intentionally.
Oh, funny. Yeah. It was funny.
I lie much better than that.
Hence why some people believe that he's not TOTS 20 R us or whatever it's called. But we're on to you.
Okay. Be on to the person that isn't. Good for you. Great use of your time.
It is. Are we going to end stream?
I figured it was Ollie.
It's not Ollie.
Because he's always been
No.
like
We assumed it was
Pod's
Ollie.
#1 fan. And
But
like,
it's a bigger fan than Ollie.
joined.
Oh,
It's a bigger fan,
the
obviously.
fight is on. The fight
Yeah.
is on.
We have to make them a little personalized badge. Like top.
#1 fan.
Oh.
Just for that one person. They've written again. So
Did that person message you back?
no, they didn't.
That's because they're busy writing in chat.
It's
It can't
busy
be
on
Corey, 'cause
Twitch.
Corey didn't know that you date.
Oh,
you
you
meant-
did. I think you meant.
Yeah, it's definitely not in one of your games.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Surely.
I think Andrew knows how to use Twitch.
No, I said that.
But it must be someone
I'd
that's
laugh
like
if it were
creative.
him now after we've said for so long.
Maybe it's true.
No, I don't know how to use. No, I don't know how to use Twitch.
Cherie's in chat.
She could have on her phone and her computer. Because I mean, she's not here and they're here.
I don't trust the person.
They just
that
want to drive us all mad with
The
it.
person I've messaged did reply.
It did that.
They said no, but I don't trust it. Whoever it is deliberately not telling us
Yeah.
because of a layer of mystique.
It has to be
Yeah.
someone we know because you've joined practically.
And
when
I
we
think
started,
I'm
it was
on
just
to the
us.
person who it is. I think I am.
Beth?
Are we going to end stream? Because I need to eat some food.
Andy?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. It's been a fun
We'll be
one.
back
See you
to-
soon.
next time.
Follow us
Yeah.
on Twitch. Subscribe to us on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, follow.
Subscribe, hit
Yeah,
that like button,
subscribe, hit-
and press the bell for notifications.
Make sure to comment. Get us in the algorithm. Much appreciated.
Go on, Martin.
Thanks,
do
guys.
your
You're
thing.
doing all the stuff that I normally say. I
And
like
check-
this. Carry on.
Check out our TikTok, which is doing amazing. Thanks
I want
to
to hear
our
Martin's
resident
version.
social media guru, Martin. Nearly 1,000
Martin, do your
followers on
Lewis.
TikTok.
Yay.
Go on, what are you going to say, Reece?
So do your Lewis impression then, Martin.
Yeah, sign us off, Martin.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Where
We'll
am I
be back
from?
next week, and we love you guys. See you again soon.
Where am I from,
Bye.
Martin?
I don't know. I can't tell myself.
Bye, guys. Thank you for
Bye.
watching.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.